Go time, y'all. Go time. Come on, Cam. Come on, Cam. What's going on, family? Welcome to King Talk on the Lapeef Network. Let me introduce the crew. We got Humble Dad, Rilla, Logic, Ricky, me and myself. I'm Lapeef J.I. How you gentlemen doing?
Doing good, bro. How you?
What's happening?
Oh, man, I can't complain, man. Blessed to be alive, man. We made it to another Tuesday. Church say amen.
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 Nah, it's too early.
It's too early. Yeah, Rilla. See you stepped it up, Rilla. I see you.
Man.
I heard Harlem Lee talking about something.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. I want you to take a little cloth and just clean that lens off a little bit for me.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Shout out to the church sweater. Shout out to the church sweater.
Yeah, man. We got to make sure.
Lilydale, 170 Michigan.
We got to make sure everybody's able to see their brother. Amen.
Amen. But shout out to the green game, man. If you ain't green, I don't know what you doing on this network, because the green is where you go get all the exclusive stuff, the background, the back chats. Well, you said with me and Ricky going at it.
Oh,
green.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I'm not going green until I get my own emoji. When I get my own emoji, that's when I'll flow over.
Oh, shit. Shots fired. There we go. There we go, Ricky. There we go. We
What
appreciate
would it
y'all.
be? What would your emoji be?
Everybody else got emoji.
I don't have one.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You jump on this too. Get on that.
What would your emoji be though?
Just a RW. The RW. This right here. This right here.
That's a bit.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in to King Talk, man. It's going to be a great show. I see a lot of people looking forward to the topic. Make sure you guys get them likes up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And just to let you guys know, we will be live in Houston, April 23rd. So make sure you guys cop your tickets for Houston. We are going to be live. That show is going to be epic. I know Rilla's supposed to be hitting them with the shoulders. Appreciate you, Rilla, for doing that. Yeah, I see you, gang. Grab your tickets. That link is in the description. I will pin it to the top momentarily. Also, look out for that link, too. I'm going to drop the link so you guys can come in and sit on the discussion. Men only. I wish the women could chime in on this, but it's King Talk, so we want to make sure that we leave it to men only.
Hey, JR.
Go ahead.
Hey, real quick, let me say something about Houston, man. I know a lot of people like to wait last minute. I'll get my ticket. I just decided yesterday. Listen, if you're driving in, flying in, if you really coming to kick it with us, if you want to see us up live, up close and personal, live and everything, man, get your ticket now. Like, you really is kind of getting in on the early bird special. So you don't know if them prices going to go up or what, but get your ticket now. Be in the building now. If you want to see QB be snitching live and in person, get your ticket now. If you want to see Logic lose it.
Yes.
Hey, look, and it's going to be a dance battle.
And he ain't gonna be able to fade the black there.
Look, Logic. Hey, now he's gonna be able to fade the black, but he ain't gonna hit him with that yeet. Though I guarantee he ain't gonna hit him with that yeet.
And look, and add on to it though. Me and JR finna go in on some balls of 1942. So now, hey, look, if you're a bad chick, I would definitely pour it down your throat.
Okay.
Look at JR. Fade away.
Excuse me.
Get y'all tickets, fam. For real. This is gonna be epic. This is the first live show.
Yeah, shout out to Mike, man. Appreciate you.
For it. And JR, it's gonna be some special guests there, right?
Yeah. You know, we're gonna have crew in the building. 4-man podcast. Maybe a few other people, man. Might have a few surprises for you. Maybe. I don't want to make no fake promises and I'd be sitting there looking like I came here just for this person and they ain't show up. So
yeah,
I don't want y'all holding me accountable. I'm gonna hold myself accountable right now and say I'm not gonna make no fake promises. So it is what it is. All right, now we got out the way, man. Get the likes up. Also, subscribe to the channel. That is very important. That's how you're able to catch every single show that we have on the network.
Hit that notification bell.
I think we're gonna have a special show on Friday for y'all, man. Have a special show on Friday. Shh. Don't say too much now. hey, Lodge, we got to make that into an emoji.
I got you, bro. Look, I got three of them. I got to tell you right
That's
now.
that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna send you the emoji for the 4-hour rule that you can find out what a chick about in 4 hours. I'm gonna send that emoji.
Yeah, are you trying to say right into the topic? Before we do, let me highlight this super chat real quick. Corey Burks at the $100 said, finally caught y'all live. This channel has endless, entertaining, thought-provoking content. Hoo-ah to Mr. Logic. There you go, brother.
Hold up, I think that's my people's, man. That's my look. JR, people been blowing my phone up like people that I've been. Corey, did me and you just talk on the phone the other day? You know what I'm saying? Salute you for that 100 bones. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, join the membership. Hey, I only want to talk to you. If you don't go green, Corey, then don't call my phone no more. I think that's you. So people been hitting me up about Lapeef Network. They were like, Logic, you on Lapeef Network though? And everybody that know me in real life, that know that this the real Mr. Logic.
Hey, was he saying that you was thought provoking? Like, was he saying that about you?
That ain't him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Damn.
All right, y'all.
Shout out
Go
to
get the likes up.
Shout out to
Go get the
Stewart.
likes up. Also, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this show started, man. So, Logic, I heard a lot of people were sending you some things your way, saying somebody was mentioning your name in these YouTube streets in a good way, wasn't in a bad way, but it was about a particular topic that we discussed on Lapeef Let's Talk, one of the Thursday shows. So I kind of wanted to break this in because we was discussing it a little bit, and I think it's great to segue into the meat of the conversation, what everybody really came for. But before we get there, let's talk about this. Can you tell if a woman is feminine in the first 4 hours? Can you tell if a woman is feminine in the first 4 hours? Logic, can you kindly, for the people that didn't tune into that show, let the people know exactly what you said?
I don't know why y'all want me to start this. So look, I'm gonna just say it like this. Anton is capping. You can't tell, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell nothing about a woman within the first 4 hours. We know, you know what I'm saying? It's out on these streets. We know it that a woman gonna put their best foot forward, and by putting their best foot forward, guess what they gonna do? They gonna give you what you want to see. Anton talk about feminine women, all that on this show or whatever. So that woman go present that to him because they know that's what he expect. If you believe a woman in the first 4 hours, hey, I ain't gonna bite my tongue. I think you're sipping at an all-time level. And then look, I might not agree with everything Kevin Samuels said, but he was spitting straight facts. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, I seen Ricky Williams and Humble Dad shaking their head. No, what's going on, brothers? Y'all
Man,
disagree?
4 hours, bro. Come on, man. Shit, it take most women 4 hours to tell you what they want to eat, let alone if they feminine or not. Let's keep it gangster, bro. Like, come on, man. She don't even ride you the right way for the first 6 months, bro. So how you know she feminine? Nah, bro, that's what they do to get you in. The same way you can fake the funk and, you know, be somebody that you not to get the girl you want at that particular time. You know, and it's in, you know, speaking for myself back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So nah, bro, like people go entire relationships without knowing who that real person is. So y'all saying y'all know if a woman is feminine or not of 4 months, bro, especially with the game the way it is now, where you got YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all this stuff, where this is a talking and pitching point for men at this time in history.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bag it up. Let's go with the definition real quick.
Oh, I'm going. Hell no.
Okay. So what do y'all?
Look, watch this.
I know you're going to interrupt me.
Hell no.
You didn't even let me ask my question.
Hell no. We won't go. Hell no. We won't go. Hell no.
So tell me,
Hey.
what do you mean by feminine? What do you mean by feminine?
I mean, me, wifely character, submissive, willing to be led.
Okay, so those three things.
Mhm.
And so for me, I would say that you would be able to know because of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, you're entitled to disagree, because for me, I would say you need to be using discernment. Right? I remember that show. You know what I'm saying? I said it before. I think Courtney Michelle said it. I said you got to use discernment when you're talking to people. You know what I mean? You can't just believe everything they saying. You got to hear what the word. You got to see what it is that they saying.
I
You
agree.
know? And then, and if it's following logic, right? And oftentimes, you know what it is that dudes are getting carried away with the infatuation of the woman that it is that they're talking to, as opposed to actually trying to. If you think about it for a moment, most dudes not even out here trying to look for no wife, right? So if you're not looking for no wife, then how is it that you're gonna see if she's feminine or not? But if you're a dude that's looking for a wife, then you're looking at her differently, and the conversation is going to be mostly about what marriage looks like. You know what I'm saying?
In the first 4 hours?
Yes, because that if y'all have come,
no, I can't agree with that, bro.
You don't have to agree. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. It's based on the conversation.
Right. What I'm saying is this, and please, you know how I feel about discernment, but this is the point of vetting a woman before I commit to her in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? And 4 hours ain't enough time for nobody to determine that.
No, what Humble Dad just told us is that if he get out here in these streets, these women will run circles around him. That's all you presented to us. Because this is the bad part about it, Humble Dad, is we got young jits that's watching this show right now.
Okay.
You're going to tell them right now, as an OG to their face, that they can sit here and get past a woman's front in the first 4 hours. Bruh, I'm going to go further. Look.
Let him finish real quick.
Who?
I was telling really let you finish.
No, listen to this. I'm keeping this shit funky, right? Myself personally, I got a 6-month rule. Everything you can say, you know what? You're saying it. You got to prove it up to that 6-month point. So now, for you to sit here saying, my rule is 6 months, you're telling me that you can sit here and look past all these women bullshit that they're trained to sit here and look at it. You got women on here that's making channels trained to get monetized based off of talking points they hear say. So you gonna tell me you're gonna be able to analyze that in 4 hours, bruh?
You want me? Let me ask you this question. I'm gonna let you go, real. Let me ask this question. Like, when you talking to a woman, are you looking for her to be your wife? Like right now?
You talking to me?
Like, yeah, your name Logic, right?
Okay, all right. Okay, let's start the smoke.
I'm good with it, boss.
You started.
Listen, I know you think I'm a nice guy, but you know what I'm saying? I can get with you.
No. I think when we go out and we're attracted to women, we perceive them to be a possible wife. Through that time period, we eliminate them based off the shit they do, the shit they say. So every man go into it, say, you know what? I mean, I'm just saying for me. I can't speak for every man, but I can speak for me and the guys I talk to. When I meet a chick, I say, you know what? She might be something. And then now through that process,
Mike,
you know what I'm saying? She might come to be something else. But initially, we got high expectation for these women. So yes, to answer your question, I just gave you some more context to it. To answer your question, yes.
Okay, bet. And so what I'm saying is, what I'm not saying is that she's going to be your wife off jump. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, based on your conversation, you'll know if she is is willing to be submissive. If she's willing to, it was something else you said, Ricky. I can't remember all the things that you said, but it's based on your conversation skills. For me, maybe it's that I'm trained in interviewing. You know what I'm saying? I ask questions all the time. You You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I'm able to detect certain cues because I'm following up questions after a different question, and I'm hearing if the stories are not lining up. Because I mean, in 4 hours, hopefully you're having some really in-depth conversations, you know, about life in general, and then you can hear those type of things. I'm not telling you to be her husband or she's your wife, but I'm saying that's how you, in 4 hours, you should know if there's going to be another date, if there's going to be if she is wifey material, not that she is your wife. That's what I'm saying.
It take more than that for me, bro. I'm just like I said, I believe in putting a woman through the fire, bro. I'm gonna test you first. You know what I'm saying? And I can't test you in 4 hours. I gotta put you through some stuff to see where you at, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts, Ricky. I said the same thing last time on the Thursday show.
Mm-hmm.
I said you will only see that woman when she's actually put through trials and tribulation, when she put through them hard things. Then you will see. And now with you, simping dad, I mean, humble dad, what you gonna see is once she hit that hard place, she gonna expose herself, and she gonna expose what she think of you. Yo. So you cannot sit here and put so much emphasis on what she say or what she do immediately, because you as a man, you should know you put your best foot forward. And by putting your best foot forward, you got to realize this. What do that back foot contains? You're putting that best foot forward for a reason, because that back foot contains stuff that you don't want to be seen.
Yeah, that's not me. So I get what you're saying though. Like me, I'm 100 off top.
Wait.
I've been pretty consistent. So go ahead.
Wait. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing
what?
Listen, like nobody has said you could determine the value and worth of an entire person in 4 hours. That's not even.
No. Anton said.
Hold on, Logic. Yes or no?
No. Yes, Anton said you can tell if a woman is super feminine, super dope in the first 4 hours.
I don't even want to talk about Anton because Anton ain't here. It's the five of us right now.
But we're talking. This the premise of the conversation. You was on that panel,
right? And I said you can get a good feel for a person in 4 hours.
And I say y'all simps and y'all.
Wait. Since Ricky's shaking his head, are you honestly about to tell me you can determine a person that's a hood rat and not for you?
I was gonna say that.
See, the whole thing that we missed, what Humble Dad said, was discernment. The whole conversation, what we should be having and talking to these young bloods about is discernment. When I go and interview a person, to come work for me, right? Or work with me. I don't like saying work for me, work with me, right? Do I know what type of productivity and efficiency I'm gonna get out of them in that interview? Absolutely not. But guess what? I can identify and I can look at body language. I can ask qualifying questions. I can get a pretty good feel for how that person finna be. And it ain't gonna take me 4 hours to get there.
Right.
Hold on. We're not talking about Logic. Listen, bro, we're not talking about knowing somebody in 4 hours. We talking about what we were talking about is being what I was saying. Let me talk about what I was saying. I'm not speaking for Anton. I don't care what Anton said.
No, but you agree, Rilla. You agree.
No, what I'm saying is because I'm thinking about the bigger message overall, Logic. What I'm thinking about is the bigger message overall. In 4 hours, I can get a pretty good feel on if there's going to be a second, third, fourth, or fifth date.
Okay, so let's use your point, right? You'll use your point as interview, right?
I like this think tank, Logic. I like this think tank.
I know. Let's use your point. Because I told you, I interviewed 4 people at my job, right? You know, when I saw them 4 people in the cafeteria later on, you know, only one of them talked the way they actually talk. They changed their tone based off of what they expected I wanted. Everything changed because, like we said, they put their best foot forward. But this is what we got to be honest to say this, is that your best foot forward is not truly you. That's my whole premises. Your best foot forward is not truly you.
No.
I got you. Forward is what you want me to see.
I got you on that, but this also goes back, and this is how I tied it in last week too, in terms of what we were talking about with character versus image. And this is why I said character is always going to come before image, in my opinion, because character is internal. You can't fake character, bro. You can't.
You can in 4 hours, brother.
Let me ask you a question then on logic. Okay, so you said you did an interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did you determine who you was going to hire?
Yes.
Okay, and you did that within 4 hours.
Probably 2.5. But
okay.
yeah,
and you asked questions. Yes. You asked questions to see if they were at least qualified to go to the second round of an interview.
Well, they was qualified to even get the interview.
Right, but then they was qualified to get the interview. But then you brought them in. You said, okay, here's some questions I need you to answer, and they answered some questions that you felt that hopefully you was reading through some of the words that they were saying and not just accepting exactly what they were saying. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Okay, it's the same thing if you go on a date. You already know. Listen to me. Yes, it is. Watch. Right. Even listen. Okay, just because you say it don't mean that's true.
Okay.
Right. So watch this. So if I am, because that's what's going on a date, is that you're interviewing this person to be a part of your life, really, right? Mm-hmm. Or even to be in your circle, right? And so you're asking those type of questions if you're talking about marriage, is what I'm saying. If you're just talking about you want to just chill with this chick and you just want to have fun with this chick, it's going to be a different type of conversation. But if you're talking about an individual that you want to spend the rest of your life with, the conversation is totally different, and you're able to hear what it is that she's saying and what she thinks about marriage. You'll be able to ask questions about, how is she with her dad? Did she grow up in a two-parent household? What does she think about her mom? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so do this, humble dad.
Bet.
Treat me like I'm that chick. No, hey, no cap. Treat me like I'm that chick and ask me them questions that you gonna ask that chick.
Okay. Well, it would be part of a conversation, bro. Like I've done. What I'm saying is, listen, I'm telling you that I've done it, right? Because I'm a conversationalist, and so I'm able to dialogue with individuals. Like I can tell you're a real dude, but I know what your issues are. You know what I'm saying? By the conversations that we have as it relates to marriage. You know what I'm saying? And we can say we've been on panels before, but the first one I knew your thoughts on marriage and what women were like to you, right? I could identify that based on the conversations that we had.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: what's my thoughts on marriage? Humble that.
That you want to be married, but there's some issues with women that you struggle with that prohibit you from moving to that stage.
Nope.
Okay, tell me that's how you've presented it.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
See, that's why you're basing everything off of conversation you have with me.
Okay, so, tell me what it is then, if I'm wrong.
No. Hey, you can ask any woman that told to me. It's either my way or the highway. That's how.
So what did I say that was different?
No. It's no compromise. Like I can compromise some things, but like it's my way or the highway. It's my foundation and nothing. But I don't want to put this on me. But like I said, I said put me in that position because whatever questions you ask of me, right? I already got a feel of the correct answer.
Okay, tell me. I would say something like, okay, so how did you grow up?
Well, let me finish though. See, this is what women have. They got a feel of the correct answer and the answer you want to hear, right?
Yeah.
So if you're conversing with this woman, right? You best believe if you said, hey, baby, do you know how to cook? Yeah, I know how to cook. I cook 4-course meals for my man. And then you say some shit like, well, what do you think about kids? I love kids. I like to have my kids right next to me every day. And then you say, okay, so what do you feel about, you know what I'm saying? You can ask them anything. In that first moments, because she trying to present herself to be great, you're going to get greatness from her, whether it's true or not. Now, fast forward that down to 6 months down the road, you find out she can't cook.
It took you 6 months to figure out she can't cook?
Nah, listen what I'm saying. Look, brother.
I apologize. Okay.
Like down the road, you'll find out she can't cook. She hate kids. You know what I'm saying? She got her tubes tied. So now everything she told you was a fucking lie. That's all I'm saying, bro.
You'll find that out in the first 4 hours.
In 4 hours, 4 hours, you will only get what she wants you to get. That's it.
Logic. Hold on. Let me take what you're saying. And listen, I'm almost seeing what the ladies were saying. Logic. You got up here and you was reading these ladies 7 Ways to Sunday, talking about how you could tell who doing what and what's what, whoop-de-woo, blase skip. And you finna sit up here and tell me you done read K, you done read Kayla, you done read Q, you done read Court. You sit up here and tell me you can't tell what female is feminine within the conversation in 4 hours when we done had 5-hour dialogue panels.
But
wait, hold on, Logic.
No, add context. Rilla, don't be disingenuous.
No.
You gotta Rilla, I can't let you do that,
bro. You gotta let me. You can come back.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
You can let me do mine, and then you come back after. I'm seeing what the lady. I'm listening to you. Everything you just laid out. If she can cook, what's your favorite dish? I've never made that. How do you prepare that? She gonna tell you the recipe off her head if she know how to cook. You fit. All right.
She gonna tell you
what I'm saying is logic. What I'm saying is we keeping it at base level. Ricky, what I'm saying is we keeping it to base. All of us on this panel are of a certain age, experience, and intellectual capacity, right? Nobody is saying I'm gonna know your entire life story and know if you bona fide qualified in 4 hours. What I will know is how I move forward with you. What I will know if you feminine enough for me to move onward with you.
Okay, so
let me logic. Hold on, bro.
But I want to deal with the point that you presented.
But you gotta let me. You gotta let me finish.
No, I'm just saying. I don't want to interrupt you. But look, you presented a point. You presented
Stewart Avenue. I got you.
No, not Stewart Avenue. You presented a point, right? You brought up Kay and Kayla, right? That's what you brought up, right? Before I made my assessment, I watched. And then now every live stream that Kayla do, you see that, hey, ain't no man in the house. Cause ain't no man gonna have no bad internet. That's just a man. So look, I'm just keeping that shit funky. You ain't ready for that. That's why you falling out the chair. I can fade to black too. Look, it's no man in the history of man will have bad internet in their house. So now, am I making an assumption? Yes, but it's not an assumption. It's more of a theory, because a theory is what? A theory is associated with facts. It's a fact that she got bad internet. It's a fact that all these different things. So now I'm making a theory. It's my theory that, guess what? She don't got a man in the house, because I know if any man in here, I ain't seen no man jump on this panel, whether it's JR, Humber Dad, none of them that had internet problems. That's not a man issue.
Or smoke detectors going off.
Y'all bogus as hell.
Because a man
No.
So what you're saying is your premises. You saying I'm like this. No, because if that was my chick, I would not have my chick treat another man opposite of what she treat me on the panel. That's it.
Hey, you realize you didn't come back to my question about the hiring situation. You know what I'm saying? They're very synonymous.
Like,
Go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
I don't get that, because I'm not hiring you for a job. I'm want you to be in my life if you that woman. And like I said, 4 hours is not enough time to me to determine anything about you, except if I, like you said, and I agree with what you said on that, really, if I want to see you again, right? But that can't be proved to me in 4 hours that you feminine. I don't know how you take care of your kids, how you treat your mama, what your baby daddy say about you. You know what I'm saying? You can't determine that shit. It's the first date. It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours. The same way you putting your best foot forward, you coming out as clean as you can, your car's washed, it's smelling good. It's the same way she putting the front up in front of you to look good, bro. And you never know what really anybody go through or what type of person they are until you go through something with them. That's just the truth.
I agree with you, Ricky. On that part, let me ask you this though, real spill. You trying to determine there's certain qualifiers that we trying to. So take the fact that
a fat ass is usually the best qualifier.
I got you. But we talking about a 4 hour conversation. It could be at the coffee shop. It could be over dinner, right? Take what I just said. Logic said, I want to know if she can cook, right? So he asked her a basic question and he kind of glossed over it. You mean to tell me if I want to know if a woman could cook, I'm not going to ask her. See, it is an interview, Ricky. I am hiring you for a job. I'm hiring you. I'm looking at your resume. Now, am I saying, look, we all men of a certain profession. I'm assuming most of us, well, I'll say for me, I'm in a hiring position. I'm asking qualifying questions because I got to get this right. Now, have there been people that I hired that didn't pan out? 1,000%. 1,000%. But guess what? In my real life, my turnover rate is super low. You hear what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You got that, what's the name? Did you hear what I said?
Oh, I'm about to charge you for that.
Did you hear what I said?
You know what I'm saying?
Put it on my EBT card, bro. Because listen, I agree with you, Ricky. I'm not saying, listen, the conversation Thursday, it wasn't that you get to know the entire person. We trying to qualify somebody. And I just disagree wholeheartedly. How she shows up, how she looks, how she smells tells me if she feminine. Could she be putting on the front? Yeah, that's why I start asking the questions.
You can smell feminine? JR, put us up top, put me up top with you, and put
bring me down.
That's crazy.
Wait. Hold on, Logic.
Feminine.
Wait. Let me break you down right now. Yeah, let me break you down right now. Yeah, put them up top with y'all. Put him and Ricky up top. This joker literally just said, no, Logic. I hear you. It's a cute joke. You literally just said out your mouth, can I smell feminine, right?
You said that.
Yo, Logic, listen to me, bro. I hear you. I do. I hear you. So all y'all gentlemen on the panel, none of y'all wear cologne. None of y'all trying to smell good. None of y'all trying to get the woman to smell your effervescence or your pheromones or your masculine, right?
That's what you putting on to get in, bro. That's a front.
Y'all not listening. All right, I got you. You're right.
It really is.
If you out here faking and fronting, I'm sitting up here literally saying these are the qualifiers. Logic is sitting up here making light of it, like you can smell feminine. Yeah. Listen, we have conversations about all the time about how people smell musty.
So
what real women in a real hold on. Real women, Logic. Logic, if me and you go to Little 5 Points right now, we not finna run around and run into no hotels that smell musty. That's feminine.
But no.
Yes or no? Answer.
No.
Go to Little 5 Points with you, and we run into some females that smell musty. You finna tell me
no, but really, what I'm saying is that based off of your logic, every chick that go out and buy some perfume.
That's not
what he said. That's crazy.
That's nowhere near what I said.
No,
get that what's the name?
Listen.
Charge me.
I'm saying based off of your logic, a woman can.
No, you don't know my logic because you're not listening.
And she can buy
logic. You're listening to react. You're not even listening to respond.
She's feminine.
Logic. You're not even listening to respond. You're listening to react. Because clearly that's not what I said. That's not what I said, bro.
All right, please. So I missed.
No. Because clearly you like your woman with that effervescence. You want the herbal essence. You want the natural essence. So all they gotta do is rub lemon under their underarms, and that's good for you. Because that's the feminine you want to smell. Most of us gentlemen prefer a woman that smells good, and that lets me know if she's feminine or not. Right?
So you said just because a woman smell good, she's feminine.
That's just one of the elements. Logic. That's just one of the elements. He's saying that there are several, but you're choosing the one that you want to go in on.
I'm basing it off of what he's saying. He keeps saying. So I'm asking. Look. So just because a chick smell good,
no, you trolling. Trolling because he gave more than one thing.
Y'all on the bottom.
I think I want to say something. I want to say something.
On the bottom.
Yeah, I think I want to add to this real quick about the smelling good. I've never said a woman smell feminine. Now, if I do smell something that smells masculine, then I'd be like, she smell like a man.
What if she got on a unisex? What if she got on a male and female scent?
It just may not be stirring my pot.
Man, y'all is really playing. Y'all is playing.
I'm asking a question.
I'm Gucci, but I'm just sitting up here like I'm really trying because I understand that there are young bloods watching.
Right.
And I'm really trying to get them to understand certain things that they need to be looking for. and we got the conversation at a base level.
Mhm.
Like we really not smelling women and like, damn, you smell good, or damn, okay, like that's intriguing. Opposed to, like, I get you, JR. You might not say out your mouth she smells feminine. In your mind, it registers though. You don't have to say it out loud.
No, it don't register. If I smell something strong, like something that a man will wear,
Something
then
strong.
something strong, like just hit you hard, like rough. I'd be like, damn, that the fuck she got on. It would irritate me because I don't associate that type of smell when I see a woman. You know, it's usually something soft or something hitting hard.
That's exactly what he's saying. It's subconscious. You
Yeah.
know, when you smell a woman, you're like, oh, okay, she smells good. Okay, so it's just a part of what he's saying, though. Like, you know, Logic like the troll, right? So he gave you several different things that you could do and say, right? And even when I asked you, Logic, about the hiring thing, and Ricky, when I asked you about the hiring thing, like, if you've ever been in the process of hiring people, you have to ask so many questions and have them give you examples of when they have actually experienced the things that they're saying. Like when you said about the kids, right? You can have a conversation with them about their kids, you know, and
Yeah.
have an idea of what it is they are as a parent.
Yes.
Me as a teacher, like I would have parent conferences and I could identify if they actually good parents or not, just based on the questions that I ask. If there's a mom and a dad talking,
Understood.
right? So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying is that she is going to be your wife. That's not what I'm saying in the first 4 hours. What I'm saying is you will know if she is somewhat of wifey material because you'll be able to put her in a particular box based on the conversation. If your desire is to be married, your questions are totally different based on what you're hiring for, right? So that's what I'm saying. So the thing about so if it's not 4 hours, then what is the time limit? Since you're saying that I'm wrong on the 4 hours, what's the time limit to tell if a woman is feminine?
I mean, for me to put a time on it, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody move at their own pace. So I can't even say that. I know it's not 4 hours. I know it's that much. You know what
How
I'm
do you know that if you can't give a time?
saying? What do you mean?
So you're saying that you can't say that it's 4 hours. You just know that it's longer, right? So
No.
you're saying that it may take like 6 months.
Okay. What I'm saying is this, right? If I can't say this now, but when I was looking for a mate, bro, I vetted. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to jump into something with nobody off of no one time I'm meeting you, right? Like with my wife, me and my wife, we was friends before we was ever lovers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my wife was basically homies for 8 months before the conversation of us. And I brought it up because, like I said, it took time for me to see how this woman moved, to understand, hey, this is a lady. This is somebody that I could build with, right? So 8 months before a relationship even talk came up to it. But I believe the problem with relationships nowadays is this is like people not friends with their mates, right? People jump into the bed first. And like I said, for most people, right? Me included, when I was back in them days, right? A fat ass was all that was a prerequisite, right? Yeah, you interviewing her for 4 hours, right? But you see that fat ass, and this what I meant when I said when y'all using the job reference. That job, even though she's sitting, that woman sitting there, she ain't sitting there for you. She's sitting there for a paycheck. But when that lady sitting across from you at dinner with that ass sticking out and them titties looking good, bro, your judgment can be impaired.
Facts. Hey, Ricky, I don't even want to pat myself on the back.
Listen,
My brother, you saying the exact same thing that I said on
no. I said that. No. I said that before he said that.
Hold on, humble man.
That's how I know you weren't listening, because that was the exact same thing that I said.
No. Listen, I said Thursday night show. Thursday night show, I said titties and a box does not make you feminine.
I'm with you, but I'm saying in this conversation, I said your eyes can be your decision can be impaired if your mindset is, you just paying attention to if you want to have sex with this woman or not.
See, it's the thing, right? It's based on work. And I know JR finna say something. He finna cut me off in a minute, though. But
as he should. Okay.
It's based on work. Like I said, see, this is the problem, right? See, I was having a conversation, you know what I'm saying, like last week with a young lady. And I said, everything is based on the short terms and long term goals. So with me, I will not come into physical contact with a woman that I'm interested in until I reach my 6 months. So I understand that she understand me. She know me. So the first time I go on a date, and I said this on a plenty of panels since I've been on Lapeef. I don't date if I meet a chick and I have interest in her, right? I say, hey, look, I will not come in physical contact with you for 6, and it's just me, for 6 months. At that 6-month period, if we didn't went through our vetting process, just like Ricky said, if we went through all our necessities, so now that 6 months we're validating things, and then now we got another 12 months for long-term goals. So it happened to me when I was in Iraq. No, I was in Afghanistan. I met a chick before I went there, and then me and her was conversating back and forth. When I got back from Afghanistan, I met up with a chick. It was magical. I knew her. I knew exactly what she represented. But that was 6 months of vetting this chick to figure out what she represented. I don't know the point where was it 4 months? Was it 5 months? Was it 6 months? But I know before I met her, I knew exactly who she was. If it take me 6 months and I had all the time in the world, and people on YouTube is saying, oh, I can do it in 4 hours, Logic. You niggas are lying. And I'm just saying, you niggas are lying. Damn, see, I said I wasn't gonna say niggas. Y'all lying.
Cash up.
You violated the first
lying,
rule.
and the truth ain't in y'all.
BMG.
And I'm just saying, quit lying, Rilla. You remember you told me quit lying to these young men and women.
Okay.
Because right now you lying to them.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. Because you're gonna send them out thinking that they can vet a chick, thinking
you ain't heard what I said.
Outsmart a chameleon. You can't outsmart a chameleon.
Then you ain't heard the word I said, bro.
I sure did.
And that's fine. BMG. Hey, Logic. BMG. Huh? BMG.
All right, really? You trying to troll me right now?
No, I'm serious. BMG. I'm throwing the flag up. BMG. So listen, let me ask you this then. Since we can't figure out in 4 hours how my man, thank you, bro. And throw my SIM card too at some point in the show. But shout out to BMG. Sundays with Sage Lee, Sage Talk with Sage Lee. Please tune in, y'all. It's some important work going on over there. Please tune in. Okay, so look, so Logic, this is what I'm saying. And Brother Ricky, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can identify and tell somebody's whole qualifications within 4 hours. The reason why we keep going to the job reference is because you ask qualifying questions and you don't hit it all right. That's not what I'm saying. But so since we can't figure out if a woman is feminine in 4 hours or not, here's what I want to flip it around to and ask, for the young bloods, because I think about the young bloods that's listening to us. What are some qualifying questions that y'all ask a woman on the first date?
Yes.
How do you determine if there's going to be what do you do to determine if there's going to be a second, third, fourth, or fifth date?
Now, you already taking my points. Good shit, Rilla.
Oh, I got that off that's chapter 2 of Simp Beta Host Vagina Monologue.
Go ahead, Ricky. Mr. Logic, go ahead.
No, you on mute, Ricky.
I don't want to, because I don't want Rilla to come back and say Logic was dominating the conversation. So I'm gonna respectfully, you tell me when I can
respectfully bowed out of that question, huh?
Hey, that's really convenient. That's really convenient to avoid that question.
No, I ain't gonna avoid it. Like right now, I don't say nothing because I don't date, right? But when I did date, 4 hours, I wouldn't ask you no quality. I was getting to know you. I was having a good time. That's why I say the 4 hours ain't enough. 4 hours, y'all just trying to enjoy each other company, see if I like this person for the next date. You see what I'm saying? You want to make sure she look good, she smell good, that, you know what I'm saying, she act at least like a lady in public. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But you don't know her. You don't know who she is. Just like she don't know who you are. She that's her representative. Just like you're your representative at that time. We looking to enjoy each other's time and move to the next step if that's available. Right?
Exactly.
But y'all talking in that time though, Ricky.
Yeah, we kicking it, right?
It's 4 hours. So,
Come on, man.
Tell me,
Hey, let's be real, Rilla. This is me now. I'm 48.
No, I got you. So let's take it back to
Well, hold on, Rilla. Hey, Rilla, let me throw something else in there.
Listen, don't hog the conversation, Logic.
I'm not. Throw something in there because we saw dudes on Anton's show throw their shots, right?
Who?
We saw dudes on Anton's show throw their shots, right?
Wait, break that down because I be in and out on the weekends, and I hate
so I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I like bringing up stuff when people not here. So
so what happened on Anton's show is that dudes got on there and they started throwing their shots at different females. Bella, they was throwing their shots at Fancy, whatever. What you find out is that dudes, the first conversations is super generic. Like literally, I don't give a fuck about what's your favorite color, but that's shit that come up.
That's not true.
No. Look, what comes up is a lot of comfort food, and it's not healthy food. And I'm gonna bring this into correlation. See, comfort food, it feels good to move on a conversation. You don't have healthy conversations in the first 4 hours of being a woman. You don't tell them all this stuff about you. You don't tell them your baggage. You don't tell them all that. You don't. So listen what I'm saying though. You don't tell people in the first 4 hours the stuff that will be healthy to your relationship to know. You find that out later. So like I can agree with Kevin Sanders more than I can agree with you because Kevin Sanders said 40 days. I can say in 40 days you can probably find out.
Okay, cool. Logic. Let me ask you this: since 4 hours is not enough to determine if somebody feminine or not, how do you know in 4 hours if you finna fuck on the first date? Then
that's easy. You can tell you how.
Nah, you ain't finna tell me how because you know enough in 4 hours.
You asked the question.
Feminine. I got you.
Wait, let me take up. You asked her, no, cam back up, nigga. Oh, cam back up, brother.
No. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Yes. Hey, you set yourself up. It's easy to find out if a chick want to smash on the first day. You ask if she want to smash on the first day. If it goes through, then it goes through. If not, you say she's flaking. And then now you still listen, Rilla.
Wait. Logic. You literally
Listen, Rilla. The same thing applies. You're basing her off of her actions. See, if she want to smash, smash is an action. You can tell I got that pussy. So now it's no more conversation if she want to smash or not. You'll tell that she want to smash because she'll actually do it. If not, she didn't want to, brother.
So in 4 hours, you know.
Please, because I'm trying to understand this now. Now we trying to get somewhere, right? Because you want me to believe that in 4 hours, all you got to do is ask her, baby, do you want to fuck? And if you really want to fuck, then we gonna go fuck.
Sometime.
Right? No, that's not how the conversation, Ricky. Come on, fam. You know, during that conversation.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm off. Maybe because I'm still host up, right? So I've never been in a situation. I know what I have. Maybe what I'm saying. You having a conversation with the chick because I'm not finna sit up here and act like I ain't had no one night stands or smashed on the first date. So I ain't say that. But the conversation didn't go. Oh, you trying to fuck?
No, you won't ask her. Look,
that's
see,
what you just said.
Let's not sit by. This is what you'll say.
Hey, hold on.
You lead a club, right?
I got you.
You say this. You want to come back to my crib? So now, telling her to come back to your crib at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, we talking first date. First date is at the club.
Telling her to come back no matter where you at.
At the club.
The club, the bar, anything. Telling her
it's not the same.
No.
But hey, Logic.
Pocket Logic.
Hold up. But the
Let's
same
go
way,
there.
Rilla, the same way you sitting up there saying that can't be introduced in the conversation, the same way your baggage can't be laid out in the first 4 hours. I'm done.
I didn't say your baggage, yo, Ricky. Come on.
But we
listen,
talking about being feminine, though.
Listen, man.
I'm done, bro.
We gotta be having
all I'm
the
saying.
same conversation. I didn't say nothing about baggage being laid out in the first 4 hours.
It takes time, is all we're saying. It takes time.
I'm not disagreeing with that either,
Okay.
Ricky. I'm not disagreeing with that. I promise you, I'm not disagreeing with that. It don't take time.
Okay.
What I can tell you is the first time I talked to my boo thing, right? The first time I talked to her, hadn't talked to her in years. We went to the same school together, hadn't talked to her in years, had no romantic interest, none of that, right? The first time I talked to her, I knew I wanted to talk to her a second time.
Okay.
There were indicators there that let me know, oh, I already knew she was kind of feminine. Right, I didn't know what her story was, but there are indicators there. That's the point that I'm making. We keeping this at a base level, talking about can you tell if a woman is feminine in 4 hours? I'm not saying you know a person's whole life story, bro. That's not what I'm
saying. Do we know if she's submissive? If she,
but you didn't know that.
Okay. Then let's do this.
You didn't
know? Let's go with Kevin Samuels. Let's go with Kevin Samuels' reference. Do you know?
Oh man,
fit, beautiful, and inspirational in 4 hours?
No.
Okay. All right. Check this out. Then. Okay. So since we're using Kevin as the example, right?
Use him.
Okay. How long does it typically take him to make an assessment of the woman that he's talking to?
I told you, I said it for like 1,000,000 times. My thing is 6 months to fully.
No, that's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. Follow my question. Right. My question is, when Kevin Samuels is talking to these women, he gives an assessment about them. And how long does he take to make an assessment on them?
Yes, but he got an assessment though. So listen what I'm saying.
I'm gonna listen, then I'm gonna come get you.
Listen. So what he do is he make an assessment, and then assessment is still an assumption, right? So as the women continue on in a conversation, what they do is prove him to be correct. Like, look, like I say, if you look at us on the panel, right? I make an assessment of Kayla, right? And then as time go along, she proved my assessment to be correct. I start seeing these attributes that's within her that say, hey, look, it's no way a nigga stay in that house. And
I see you not, you're running from my question.
So
you're in your neighborhood and you're running. All right. So my question again is, how long is the conversation when Kevin Samuels is talking to these women and he gives this assessment?
Kevin Samuels, I say he do one thing right? And you'll hear me say this.
Give me a number. Can you give me a number, please?
Listen.
The question is about a number, not a story.
Listen.
I am, but you're not gonna give me no number though. I'm asking for a number. Okay, I'm not asking for a story.
See, no, when you're dealing with these females,
okay,
you hear me say this one word. When JR dropped the link and let people come up, I said this all the time. Let them talk. Even though they talk, we don't know these people in their real life.
Went to a story.
We will have to make an assessment because we don't know them. So because we make an assessment, it still goes to my point that we don't know these people. Even when we make the assessment on these people, we don't know them.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time.
Wait, hold on. Logic, what did he ask you?
Say that again.
Logic. What did Humble Dad ask you?
It's no time. So like I guess
Logic. Listen,
it took me 2 shows to figure out Humble Dad was a simp, right? I couldn't figure that out in the first 30 minutes of me talking to him.
No. I now you
to it.
I wish you could talk to all the women that I've talked to, bro. Nothing simpish about me. I'm just probably a little bit more intelligent than you. That's probably what it is.
Chose to say Humble Dad be simping. Like Humble Dad
Humble Dad. I'm sorry.
Humble Dad stab Logic in the lip for a piece of pussy.
I be simping too. Wait. Logic. What did he ask you?
He asked for a time frame.
No,
Hey,
that's-
and I'm telling
he asked-
Humber
no,
Dad,
what did-
it's
no,
no
Ricky, I'm
time
asking,
for
what did
me.
he specifically ask him? Ricky, can you tell Logic what Humble Dad asked him?
Humble Dad asked him what that Kevin Samuels asked these questions. He makes an assumption in what amount of time?
Yes, Logic, can you answer that question?
And I told you,
Okay, I missed it. My bad. I'm sorry.
yes, I told you, Kevin Samuels make assumptions based off of what? The activity of the people on his panel. So
Okay.
all you got to
And how
do,
long does it take him to make that assumption?
it depends on the person.
Okay, what's typical? Is it less than 4 hours?
No, listen,
Is it less than 4 hours?
it doesn't matter. It's still an assumption.
Bet. Let's go with that, right?
Okay.
Let's bet. Okay. So the question is still the time, though, right? So how long does it take him to make these assumptions?
So I'll go with you. Say it's 4 hours, right? All right. What's next?
So I'm saying to you, since you're saying that you don't know, that's basically what you're saying. Okay. He typically, on average, is about 30 minutes or less because he asks these same qualifying questions all the time to see if they're feminine or not.
Yes.
All the time. That's what the platform is about. And he says he's not making an assessment. He's telling them that they're not feminine, that they have what he say. He'll say something like, you got your dick out. You need to put your dick up because you're being masculine. That's in 30 minutes, bro.
I think
wait, hold on. What? Let me talk to you, right?
Sure.
That's in 30 minutes. The dude that you saying you rocking with on this particular scenario, he says that you can't do it in 4 hours, but he always does it in less than 30 minutes.
Okay, so now what he does is he show how these women are not cooperative, and then now cooperative is an assessment of being is an attribute of being feminine, right?
In less than 4 hours.
In less than 4 hours.
I rest my case.
But you still got to understand he still is making an assessment. He's not living with these chicks.
You know how you do an assessment? Because as a teacher, I know, right? So when you're making the assessment, you're literally saying this is what I think about that person based on the information that has been given. You're saying this is what that person is. You're not saying, he doesn't say, I think you are like this. He doesn't say that. That would be an assessment. Okay. He literally says, well, you are this, which he's saying that you are this. He's not saying this is what I think you are, which is what you're proclaiming that he does. And that's not what he does. He literally says things like, you need to put your dick up. You're being masculine. You know what I'm saying? In the 30 minutes, based on the questions that he asked and the stories that he have them to tell. Okay. And he don't even know he's not trying to holler at none of these chicks. Okay. And so I'm saying, based on Kevin Samuels, he contradicted himself.
No. Look. You're incorrect.
I'm not, but it's cool.
The situation and circumstances are totally different. That's the honest to God truth. Kevin Samuels got women calling in looking to be critiqued by him. The woman you dating ain't trying to get critiqued by you on the first night.
But would you say that they're putting their best foot forward when they're answering those questions to Kevin Samuels?
What's the end game for them talking to Kevin Samuels?
It all depends.
Hold on. It's not getting in no relationship. It's not a next date. It's not date number 2.
But they want to know how they can get into a relationship with a dude.
How is not getting into one?
Wait, they're asking him though. How can they do that?
He said he brought a good question forward.
Wait.
Best foot forward.
No, are y'all saying? Wait. Are you? I'm just asking, just really quick.
Oh, no. Deal with Ricky's question first. I just don't want Humble Dad to fumble over that question.
No, I don't want to fumble over. I just want to qualify.
Oh no, wait. Hold up, Rilla.
All right, let me know when I can go.
Humble Dad, don't shade off his question. The women that coming up there, they know Kevin Samuels. So he said, do the women put their best foot forward when dealing with him?
Yes, and I'm saying that they do. They answer the questions because they think, and oftentimes they think they're going to stump him. And so they're coming at him to try to disprove his theory.
Adversarial position. Correct.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Adversarial
Okay.
position.
Okay. So even if you were talking so he gives you an opportunity to see some questions that you can ask women. Even if you wanted to on the first date, second date, okay, you can find out about, if you're talking about wanting to know if they're feminine or not, there are qualifying questions within the first hour, 2 hours, even if she like you. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
And
But
you're saying,
I want to ask you a question. Do you know what a theory is?
Is that a real question?
I asked it.
That's a real question. Okay, I'm gonna go with your nonsense.
Okay.
All right. Yes.
Okay. So give me a baseline review of what a theory is.
A theory is based on some information that has been given to you, and you kind of provide your idea of what you think something is. Now, if you're talking about an experimental, then that means that it's something that has been done, and so therefore it is proven. Theory means, with like a theoretical, that means that it's based on the information that it says that was something that should happen. Experimental means something that did happen. Just to keep it simple for you.
A theory is based off general principles. You know what I'm saying? That necessarily can be explained. So you can have
correct
about, you can have a theory based on general principles, right?
Go ahead.
Theory,
go ahead.
right?
We'll go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So a theory is based off of general principles that's normally can't be explained. So is it fair to say that when he actually go up there, it's not, let's dismiss assessment. He's making he's making a theory that's saying that, look, I know these general principles about these type of women, and now based off these type of women, I can sit here and say, hey, look, general principles, I can sit here and theorize and say, hey, these women is probably fit this category. And now his theory most of the time will be correct.
So you're saying that when Kevin Samuels is asking these questions, you're saying that he is making a theory?
Yes, he's making a theory. It's his theory based off of general principles.
Okay. Do you know that a theory would mean that this is what I think? This is not what I know.
No.
Okay? So he gives, when you're listening to him, he's giving, he's telling the women exactly what it is. He gives his analysis basically based on the information that they give. He doesn't say, I think this is what's going on in your world or your circle. That's what a theory is.
No, but he is in his conversation.
Yes, sir.
A theory is generally to explain something.
Okay. If you
Correct.
think so, I just told you what a theory is. A theory is something that you think is it. It's not necessarily, it's not what it is. It's what you think it is based on the information around it.
A theory is to explain something.
Okay.
Am I correct? You're a teacher, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now the general premises of a theory is to explain something. Now it explains something by utilizing general principles.
Okay.
Okay. Isn't that what he do?
No. That's not what he does.
That's exactly what he do, because they present these general principles and he used them general principles to explain something that we all know.
Like when he asks questions such as like, what's your dress size? Okay. When he asks questions such as, he asks a different question. What would you rate yourself? He asks, why do you think that you deserve a high value man? Like he asked these particular type of questions. Right. And so he's asking those as qualifying questions so that he can build his case or his analysis for those particular women. He is not saying, well, I think this is the issue that you're having. Okay. That's not what he's saying. He's saying, see, this, you have a problem and this is the problem. Okay. That would be a theory. So I'm saying the reason why I use that as an example is that to say that you can ask questions to see if a woman is feminine is what I'm saying.
So I'm gonna do this.
And one of the things that we said that it was feminine was being submissive. right?
I'm gonna do a better one.
I'm asking you a question, right? So you're saying that a woman could put up a front about being submissive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what would that look like in a conversation that she would be able to avoid the notion of that she's submissive? That you telling me that she just like you that much?
No, I don't think his goal is to sit here.
No. I'm moving it off of him. I'm moving it off of him, right? I'm moving off of him. Right? I'm saying if the goal is to see if she's feminine, okay, how is it that you wouldn't be able to know within 4 hours of if she's feminine or not based on certain questions that you would ask her? Because listen, this is what I'm saying. Why would she pretend to be feminine? Is it that she likes you that much and she's barely even talked to you?
But I think when you're talking about like dress sizes and all that kind of stuff like that, I don't think that goes into his perspective of being feminine. I think that goes into his idea of saying that you're not the type that these high value men are looking for.
That's fair. But then he goes into asking more questions about their situation.
Yes, and then when you get into the situation, because now they find out that they overweight, whatever, and based off of his criteria, these women don't meet that. So now what happened is that it goes from being a theory to a fact, because he theorized and he said, "Hey, look, you know what? Based off these general principles, what's your dress size? 29. How much you weigh? 180 pounds. Now, based off these general principles, he no longer have a theory. He actually is speaking facts, because now them women put themselves in that category that they told him exactly what he needed to say and say, you're not what these men are looking for. But let's go to the other stuff. The other stuff when you're dealing with it is when these women conversate. You can sit here and tell once they get triggered. See, this is what he do good, right? And if I'm not the biggest Kevin Samuels fan, like I probably agree with 50% of what he say. And anybody that know me know that. But I say what he's good at. He's good at triggering these women to expose their hands. And when they expose their hand, they will throw up the gang signs. They will do all that crazy shit. And now he can sit back and gloat and say, I was right.
What was a mic drop or something? Everybody got quiet?
Oh, yeah, because the gang signs.
No.
Kevin Samuels be getting these chicks to throw up gang signs.
And how long does it take him to do that?
About 20 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you. That's the mic drop.
No, it's not the mic drop. He triggered them. I'm giving him his credit. Even though I'm telling you, I don't agree with 50% of what he says. But he triggered women to become who they are. You got to give him credit for that.
No, Humble Dad is giving him credit for that. That's what he's saying. Within 4 hours, Kevin Samuels is able to determine whether a woman, core value, core character is masculine or feminine. That's what Humble Dad is saying. Y'all had this whole okay, let me see. Let me hear what you finna say now.
On a date.
You said what?
What dude is gonna go on a date
Jesus Christ, logic?
No, because you're being disingenuous right now. Like you wanna be you down at the bottom. What man?
Logic.
No, what man go on a date?
Logic.
Kevin, no, look.
Listen, this is what I want you to do, Logic. I want you to sip some tea.
What man?
I want you to lower your blood pressure.
What man?
I want you to lower your voice. Logic. Listen, bro. Listen. I want you to sip some tea. I want you to calm down. It's King talk, right? This King's talking, right? Okay, cool. So this is what we saying, because you want to switch it back to, well, what are you doing on the date? And what we saying is, bro, the question's gonna remain the same. Humble Dad just got through saying you could take the exact same questions, ask them on the first date. I've been saying you can ask these questions and determine right? How you gonna move forward with it? Are you gonna be able to tell her whole life story? Is she gonna be a chameleon? We like the same way y'all saying we go out, we put on our best efforts. I sat up there and said, if a motherfucker smell good and y'all key, you smell feminine, like fam, come on now, like what we doing? We dragging this all out for what? The basic principles, logic. When you get through saying you can't figure out if a woman is feminine in 4 hours, the basic principles gonna remain the same, son. First date, second date, third date, fourth date. You still interviewing, you still qualifying. Yes, Ricky, you 1000% right. You got to put them through something to get to, figure out you you got to put them through something. Like you got to go through, obviously, to figure out the quality of the human being. But that character, that core value, they can't fake that. And even let's go with your premise. Even if you think they can, you're still going to discover that within the next few days. It ain't finna take you 6 months to figure out if somebody is that fugazi. And if it takes you 6 months, then you're not asking the right questions, which is Humble Dad's other premise, is that when you intentional and marriage minded, the questions that you ask are different. You're not concerned about if she got a fat ass or big titties. So I'm not concerned. Did you go to Dr. Miami? Where did you get that ass from? Did your mama give it to you? No, I'm asking, yo, so what music do you listen to when you clean your house on Saturdays? That's an indicator.
You asked that weak ass shit.
Gotta hit that shit for me, man.
You really just said in front of everybody that you asked a woman what she listened to when she cleaned her house. See, me and you different, because I don't.
We definitely different. Wait.
No,
You are definitely different, because if you're not asking if you're not asking a qualifying question if a woman keep her house clean, me and you are definitely different. And I know you fucking with them hoes on Bowen Homes. I know you rocking.
I ain't fuck with no hoes on Bowen Home. But if you ask the motherfuckers their favorite colors and goddamn what they listen to,
I don't listening. He's not listening
at all, bro. At all. You know why? Because
he in his own neighborhood, man.
Listen,
like he the mayor.
In the A, and Logic, bring your tail back on camera and keep it a beam. In the A, and I was there for 20 years. That's paymaster culture down there. So your questions are not marriage-minded questions. You're not asking those type of questions. You not. That's why you try to make a joke of it. I'm sitting up there. Yeah. So what type of music you listening to when you clean your house? That's a legitimate question. Are you kidding me? Yo, what's your favorite dish to cook? How do you make? I've never made that. How do you make that? What?
Hey, real. I was with you with the dish, but what music you listen to when you cleaning your house? I don't know about that.
Break it down for him, Rilla.
Y'all are wilding.
No, I'm serious. I'm being honest. That's something I never asked.
Wait. Okay.
No, I'm not wilding. I got you.
That's not the question you asked, JR. Tell me, how do you find out if a woman keeps a clean house or not? Because I hear a lot of niggas talk about how they go to a woman's house and they over there. And wait, hold on, Ricky. Wait. I hear a lot of y'all talk about how y'all go to a woman's house and there's roaches everywhere. So how do you determine what question you ask if a woman has a clean house or not? What you ask?
I mean, it's usually I'm not gonna lie, the smell, how they clothes smell. Usually when you
what?
Who said what?
I did.
Okay. No, seriously, like no, I'm not talking about perfume. I'm just talking about like I'm if she has an odor to her, like funky clothes or something like that. Oh, here you go, Riley. You try to put me.
No, I'm being dead up because apparently when I said if a woman smells good, that's not how you determine if she's feminine or not. Okay. So she uses bags on her clothes. I got you.
If you're talking about femininity, I don't think that's a criteria. I just think I just like a woman to smell good.
Hey, all I'm saying is that all these questions, correct, Chicago Real and Humble Dad, you can ask. Yeah, what
yeah,
you
hold on. Let me finish real quick because Tisha said what she is, how their laundry smells. It tells a lot. If you ever smell somebody, if you ever smell like dirty clothes, like I don't know, like I grew up in the projects, right? And I've been in like plenty of people. You got to be the projects. I've been in people's houses, even some of the like students that I interacted with in my days when I worked at that school. Like some of the kids would come in, they would have this distinct smell, and you even have some adults that have that smell as well. And it's like dirty clothes smell, like it don't smell fresh. So
old rags, smell like
yeah.
old rags. Yeah.
If I was to smell something similar to that, I would have to say that her house is probably not clean. She don't wash her clothes. I would probably come to that assumption.
AR, can I say this just really quick
Go
and
ahead.
then I'll pipe down? And shout out to Trill. Good to see you here, my brother. Salute to you. The question and the reason, and I was just off the dome, fam. I don't typically ask, but you know, I'm slick with the mouth, right?
Oh, really?
The reason why you would ask a question like that is because you talking to a woman of a certain maturity that was raised in the house a particular type of way. What you would know is that women who keep house, they clean on Saturdays. Guess what they do? They also listen to music. So I want to know. I'm a music. I pull up vinyl all day. I see you, Ricky. I hear you. It's not a legitimate question. I get it. It's not the question that you would ask. Cool. I get it.
I think that's because you went to like records or something like that. I
No,
don't think
it's cool, but my point
I think people
is,
clean their house whether they listen to music or not.
My point is, how do you determine if a woman keeps house? My train of thought was Saturdays is when women clean typically, and they listen to music. They do that. So I want to know so if I wanted to sneak, like not sneak way, but if I wanted to low key figure out if she keeps house, what type of music you listen to when you clean your house? Again, I hire people for a living. Like I hire people. This is what I do. So these are qualifying questions that I'm asking. Now, you might not ask that. My question is, how do you determine if a woman keeps house? And why aren't you challenging the men that you know all of us have heard dudes say, man, I went to a house to knock it down, and that shit was dirty as hell. It was roaches all over the place. It was food. Why didn't you know that before you went over there? Why sit up there and look at me like I'm oofy goofy for asking the question that way? I'm right now.
And that look,
you'll know. You the one that said you'll know about this shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You said that. Like, the truth of the matter is you don't know, and that's all I'm saying, y'all. You don't know until you go through it. Everybody, no matter what y'all say, everybody's working on assumptions. You assuming. You know what happens when you assume, right? You make an ass out of you and me. Everyone's assuming. You're assuming that woman's feminine. You're not gonna know until she buck up at you or get into a situation where she gonna buck.
Hey, I want to say this, and I think that there's some good points on both sides. And I always preach this: it's about having balance, right? You got to have balance. It comes with like a lot of experience. It depends on how much experience you have with women, right? How much you season in the game when it comes to you being able to evaluate women. I think it just comes with time. If you're a person that hasn't dated a lot of women, you don't know the clues to look for. A lot of women look for red flags when it comes to men, and I encourage men to look for some of the red flags as well when it comes to women. You know, it may not tell you everything, but you might want to put that in the corner of your head just in case if you see a pattern, then you can kind of like, I might need to stay away from that. I don't know what it is, but do I want to spend all my time and waste all this time pouring my everything into this woman? And I've already got some indications, but you don't get indications right out front. So when we speaking to people, we got to also let them know that you got to have a little bit of experience with dating women, experiences that went left, experiences that went right. And then you kind of just bunch all that together. I mean, that's how people take in data. That's how people are able to make assumptions. You can't make an educated assumption. I don't know if that's correct to say, but you can't make a good assumption if you don't have no experience. So it's going to be different for everybody. But do pay attention to the clues, pay attention to the details. You can ask a woman like what her name is, and 60 seconds later, you forgot what her name is. That's just how we wire it. But if you actually listen, then you can learn a lot. A lot of men don't listen. But if you're able to repeat a little bit of what they said, they're like, oh, okay, he listened to me. He actually listened to me. But you're not listening to make her happy. You listening for just to understand what she's talking about. You can tell a lot about what a woman is saying, how she's saying it, along with everything else, how she smells, how she carry herself, and you be able to make that assumption whether you want to be with her. But also, too, if a man got options, he ain't gonna really be paying too much attention to like everything that she has or what she this and that. It's usually like the guys that's trying to look deep into her soul on the first night. But if you out here dating, you just mingling, having a good time, you ain't really preferably looking for a wife. It just so happens she fell in your lap, then you ain't gonna be focused on that shit. And that's just real talk. You ain't gonna even be thinking about what's her favorite color, nothing like that. It's like I got options, so you're gonna have to prove to me, why you deserve to be here.
JR, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
On average, if you got to put a number on it, how many men have options? Or wait, better yet, how many men think they have options?
I don't know. I've never.
All men got options, and all women got options. Keep it funky, bro. It's just that when you have options, you gotta look. Let me switch my shit. I'm tired of this. Look, for the last time, listen to me. Look, shit is dwelled down from the top. You have a man that's in the mid tier. He only have options because there was somebody above him didn't want that. So everything dwindles down. So let's keep that shit real. And now, if you sit here and say you can judge a woman by how she smell, that's just like saying a woman thick because she goddamn can go get a goddamn Brazilian butt lift. No, you can't tell by that. If something that you can purchase, it shows no character, and you will never be able to determine a person's character within a small period of time. You can tell if she got a fat ass, but nowadays you can say, hey, look, well, you start asking yourself that question, did she buy that ass? You cannot tell these mental things.
Hey, Logic. Is it safe to say that we can get some indications based off experience, based off these conversations right now? Because I'm pretty sure when guys go out there and they date now, if they are dating, that they're gonna start paying attention a little bit more to detail. Is it safe to say we can get an idea so that we can process it?
Yeah, but you see me all the time, JR. What I say? I tell my young jits telltale signs through my experience, right? Everybody think I'm for the streets now. No, that's all old. I tell young jits the telltale signs from my experiences. I said, if you walk in the chick house and that smoke detector beeping, turn around and go the other way, because that show that if she can't maintain that house, then she can't maintain that pussy. I'm keeping it real. Hey, look, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I be the bad guy. Humble dad ain't got to do it. Nobody got to do it.
Why you
maintain these basic things? Right? And she will have niggas in the house that smoke detector beeping. If you ask anybody about me, I'm the same in real life.
Me too, homie.
It's the telltale signs. I said on the live stream, if you look at a chick car and you see 10 McDonald's bags in the back of that bitch, it shows you her level of maintenance. So now if you want to deal with it, deal with it. But I'm telling you, look at the telltale signs. I'm big on the telltale signs. And I would tell every young jit my experience. This is not for no women. But women, if you listening and you got all the McDonald's bags and them cups in your car, take them shits out, because now niggas heard me and they gonna listen.
Let me ask you this, Logic. Could you ask the question, because I've asked this question before, what makes you wife material?
What makes me wifey material?
Man, see, this is what I be talking about. You just proved they are right. You don't be listening, bro. Like, you don't be listening, homie. That's one of your many issues. But you know what I'm saying? Listen,
I repeated what you said, homie dad.
I said, could you ask a woman?
Wife of material. That what you meant.
If you feel like you're a woman, then that's a different story. Like what I said was, could you ask a woman? That's what I said. Okay. I said, could you ask her what makes you wifey material? That's in the first 4 hours. That question can be asked in the first 4 hours to find out how she's feminine.
And then guess what? You will be under her spell.
Can you answer my question?
Yes. I said no.
Oh, okay.
Because you will be
under not ask that question.
And you will have to trust what she say.
Well, so whatever
you do trust what she say. Just listen to what I'm saying. I'm not really
bro. It's just challenging.
I'm not really against the premises. What I'm saying is you can trust what she say, but allow time to actually know for a fact.
I agree with that statement.
We good then.
Let's move along.
But,
I want to see if I could.
would you
What's
not
up with you,
ask
B?
that question? Would you not ask the question and then put her to the test? Like, it's not that you take what she's saying at face value.
No,
Wait, Ricky, this is what I'm saying. If you
I hear what y'all saying. It's getting it's irritating me because it's getting redundant. That's why.
okay, then go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah,
bring it
yeah.
home for Jerome, then Ricky.
No, I want to get. I want to see if Trill want to chime in on it before we move on to the next topic, man. I don't know if you've been listening or not, but what are your thoughts about this, man? Can you tell if a woman is feminine in the first 4 hours?
Definitely. I think not so much with like material things, but I do agree with the car stuff for sure. For sure, if
Oh,
you're able to
Lodge.
take a look at her car, that'll speak volumes. Because even if she don't clean it herself, she has somebody to keep her car clean. So that's real rap. So I do agree with that. But with me, it would be more so just with mannerisms, to be honest. Like you could just tell in conversation, like feminine women, they're gonna allow you to finish talking, right? And I'm talking about just general things, but like a masculine woman, she's gonna jump in and try to stick her chest out and prove that she can out talk you, out masculine you, prove you wrong.
Hey,
Like
you
it's
might
a,
got a
it's a,
point, Logic.
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like it's a constant need to like prove that I can get to that level with you if it come down to it. But feminine women not really concerned with that. They gonna like even when they challenging you, is ladylike, and it's like, oh, okay, well, you feel that way, okay, whatever. But my point is this: not saying they're gonna bow to your point and nothing like that, but it's just you like conversation is just different with a woman that's feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll be done talk your ass into like a spell almost. Kind of hard to even put it into words, but like a masculine woman, she gonna be again like sticking her chest out, trying to prove that she can meet you at whatever aggressive tone you talking in, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Any type of level. I can meet you there. I'm just as good as you. I'm just like it's a constant need to prove that. So I think that's what the difference is. That's how you could tell immediately, in my opinion.
There you go.
No, Trill. Now I got a backup question for Trill.
Hold on, you got to call him a simp first, though.
You're really the only simps on this panel, bro. Hey, look. Hey, Trill.
He said the exact same thing we said with us.
Hey, Trill.
Mhm.
How long you been married?
5 years.
5 years. How long you been dating though? Like seriously dating your old lady?
Oh yeah, I've been serious today my life about 14 years now. Yeah.
Okay, you not qualified to have this conversation with me, bro. Salute to you though. I'm just saying, look, no cap, and still throw me the alley hoop though, bro. Look,
Mhm.
I'm just saying, y'all, what y'all gotta realize is that over your
Wait, you're not gonna ask Ricky the same questions?
hold up, wait, bro. Look,
Bruh.
it's all y'all. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Look, I'm just saying this. Look, what I'm just saying, the Trill is he been seriously dating for 14 years and married, right? It's a different type of person out here today. And in these women, what you see out here today, they do what dudes don't do. They listen. Like they would listen to every talking point I say. They would listen to all these people, and then they will have their ears to the streets. And then now they will become what you want them to become, and you have to seriously vet them to get to that point. You can think you have the best game in the world, bro. But like I said, you gotta however game you think you got top tier game, you gotta realize these chicks, they game is on point. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Logic, and the thing is, bro, is that you're not wrong. But I think speaking to the question is like, can you tell if a woman is masculine or feminine within the first 4 hours? I talk to women all the time. I mean, I don't know if you watch my Battle of the Sexes, but it'd be 5 women on camera and 15 behind the camera, typically. You know what I'm saying? So it's conversations going on here and there. So in terms of like my dating history, sure, it's extensive, but I talk to a lot of different women very, very frequently. And you can tell which ones are which. Like if you watch the last Battle of the Sexes, the chick sitting with Smooth, you could tell within her first 2 sentences, oh yeah, she not feminine. She's super masculine. Within her first 2 sentences. So again, conversation is big. It ain't gotta be conversation for us to be dating. We trying to tell whether or not this woman is feminine or is she not. You don't have to be actively dating somebody to figure that out. If you conversate with women frequently, like I do, you can tell pretty quickly.
Would it be fair to say that based off that time you spend with them, you know what I'm saying, your shows and y'all go check out Cruise Season. I like it, especially the little black dog skin dude. I fuck with him.
Shout out to Smooth.
But is it fair to say that even though you're still making assumption, you're still theorizing, you're making a theory? Because I'm be honest with you, right? Them women would be the main ones that prove you wrong.
I'm saying, bro, like this to me is crazy, bro. I can say this with 100% fact because this was my ex-wife. You see what I'm saying? I'm not speaking from a point of not knowing, bro. This is my ex-wife. Is the most demure woman you will ever meet, bro, until you get with her. Now, I'm not saying, and listen, fellas, let's get past this point because it's been too long, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that if the woman is being true.
Did you hear what I said?
The woman is being true, right? Then yeah, sure enough. But for us to sit up here and play like the game ain't being played out here, like especially now that the playbook's out, bro, that these women don't have the capability to fake it. I mean, they fake everything else. So we both right on this point. Let's move on. Right?
I can fuck with that, Ricky.
Some you can, some you can't. But that's why you spend time with them more than 4 hours to figure out what type of woman they really are. The same way she hopefully gonna spend more time than you, more than 4 hours, to see if you the man that you are.
Okay, so solutions. Let's do this, and then JR can move it forward. What's solutions? What would you tell to the young gentleman watching this? If we can't learn so if I meet I don't want to give names, but if I meet a young lady and I'm dating her, or I'm interested in a date with her, and we go out to a coffee shop or whatever, we go out. I can't learn who she is in the first 4 hours. What are some solutions that the young gentleman should be looking for? What should they be doing?
You should be dating.
What does that mean? What does that look like?
Dating, courting.
Yeah,
dating with
those are two different things, though, Ricky.
To me, dating is courting.
Go ahead, good.
Right? Because I hear what y'all saying, bro. Don't waste your time on and this is the whole thing. What I'm saying, bro, like 4 hours. Okay, I know you worth my time. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's just being honest to God truth. Just like she don't know if you worth her time in 4 hours, bro. Right? You got to get to know that woman, to spend time with her and vet her. Right? I honestly believe, again, I told y'all earlier, the problem with most relationships right now, the reason why they don't survive, because you never liked that person in the first place. Y'all wasn't friends to start off with. So when the stuff build up and y'all keep, again, I told y'all the game, it ain't no game, baby. I keep trying to tell y'all, when you keep letting your partner get away with stuff because you getting away with stuff, right? Then when they come up out the rug and ain't no room under the rug for nothing no more, my guy, my girls, right? But my wife was my friend before anything. She was my friend. I don't care if me and my wife broke up tomorrow, bro. If we broke up tomorrow and I went with another girl and my wife called me at 3 a.m, I'm going. That's something the next lady got to deal with. That's my friend. Now, I understand a lot of y'all don't know what friends are nowadays. Right? But to me, a friend is somebody I go to jail for if the time came upon it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But like I said, it's gonna take me more than 4 hours to be like, oh, I gotta see more. The same way she gotta see more from me.
Mm. Yep.
All I'm saying, I hear what y'all saying, but for us to sit up here and say, like, especially down in Houston, the finesse capital of the world, shout out to my boy Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no women down there that don't know the game. Come on, bro.
But Ricky, this will gonna come down to, like, I'm gonna concede, right? I'm gonna just say this, right? Listen to Really Hummer Dad. And Logic gonna tell you, I don't give a fuck. Get your ass out there and get finesse. And then come back. Wait, hold up. Come back after you get finesse and join the membership.
What I said.
This game. Cause see, I don't know why y'all even telling these young jits that they can sit here and even possibly listen to a chick in 4 hours. She doing the exact same thing you trying to do. She got a purpose just like you do. So listen to Humble Dad and Rilla, and then all the chicks that's in the chat that's saying, yeah, Humble Dad and Rilla, okay, y'all for the streets too. And I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all for the streets. And y'all want the leverage of these niggas that's out here thinking they can find out about y'all in 4 hours and y'all got 10 kids. Keep that shit funky. Hey, I don't give a fuck. Like, look, do what you do. Humble Dad and Real is right.
That's crazy, bro. Like Trill said the exact same thing.
So we gotta bring this to a close.
Oh, whatever, man.
I don't disagree. Like I said,
This is the crazy thing, right?
Yeah, what I said.
We get it.
Oh, I see what it is. You don't want to block your blessing. I got you.
No, here's the thing, though. This was crazy to me. We get up on these panels and then we say, well, woman nature is woman nature. It ain't changed in years. All you got to do is be alpha man.
I don't say that.
I'm not talking about you, Ricky, because you was friends with yours first. So I get what you're saying, because that's the one thing Logic ain't introduced. And what's interesting, Logic, my brother, you'll disqualify somebody like Trill and say, Trill, you've been married 12 years. Anton, you've been married 19 years. Y'all out the game. Motherfucker, I've been with my woman for 6 years.
You at the game.
Wait.
You on the same thing. You at the game too.
Hey, and you know why I'm on the same thing, bro? Because I know I can have a conversation with a female and I could determine where I'm gonna move with her. It's interesting how we could determine in a couple of sentences or a couple of moments of having a conversation with a female if she's masculine or not. We could determine that, right? But we can't determine if she's feminine or not, right? So I hear you, Ricky. You're right. I'm not talking about whether you could determine whether you're gonna have a lifelong commitment with somebody in 4 hours. We're not talking about whether that person is true and authentic in 4 hours. We said feminine. That includes wait, Ricky. That includes that if I come up on her and she smells like bounce.
No, you just said we was past that point, my brother. You just said that what should we advise the young people to do? I said young people to date. People don't date no more because that's
fair. Okay, that's fair, bro. My bad. That's fair.
But respect to everybody on the panel, man.
No, that's fair, Ricky. You're right.
And that goes without regard. Everybody respect each other. And just for the record, Logic, I am out here. You know
I don't respect Logic.
Like I'm having to talk to women just like you, Logic.
Look, check this out. I'm not gonna bite my tongue.
We got to transition, y'all.
Oh well, hold on. Let me just say this. I don't want nobody. Look, I
final words, Logic. Then we moving on.
Wow. Look at JR say fuck it. Look, I just want to get him my respects though. I respect Trill, but I'm gonna tell him if he got some shit on his goddamn shirt. That's all I'm doing. I fucks with you, Trill, but if your shit ain't right, I'm gonna say I want you to do the same to me.
Straight up.
That's it.
Hey, he does have some stuff on his shirt that's official.
I need to order my crew tees and stuff now too.
Y'all check out his website.
There you go.
Season.com. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
All right, y'all.
Come on now.
If you guys just tuning in now, welcome to King Talk. Make sure you guys get them likes up, man. It's a great show. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man.
Hey, smash that like button, yo.
Tell him, Ricky. Talk to him. We also live in Houston. Crew Season OT. I see you, brother. I see you. It's all sold out. What's all sold out? Oh, you talking about the crew. You talking about the crew. I thought you were talking about the tickets. I'm like, damn. I'm like, they sold out already? I'm like, shit.
What's happening? Oh, I see you.
Wait, you said I can't order a hoodie? Can I? Damn, wait, hold on.
Yeah, these gone right here, man. We gotta make some.
Don't worry about it, Rilla. Hey, I'm on Trill. I'm on Trill about that shit, man. You get some new merch in.
Man, we need to
about that shit. I'm gonna tell you off scene, man.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know how many times I went to that box looking like, damn, so
Still ain't here.
I'm gonna tell you about it. That's why Trill laughing hard as hell. He know what I'm talking about.
I saw that baby powder joint. I'm like,
man, it ain't coming. I'm like, but yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We live in Houston, April 23rd. Make sure you guys cop that ticket. I did pin that link to the top of the chat, so make sure you guys cop. Let's move on to the meat of the conversation, man. Let's go ahead and get this stuff started.
Yeah.
You guys seen the thumbnail? I like to put the thumbnail up. Are high earning women with good jobs less attractive? We
Mm.
had similar conversations like this, but just claim off this little video right here.
Literally, she says, I got a good job. I make very, very good money. And she says, the only thing I need now is a man. It's like, yo, like, it's like, who wants you? Who wants you? You right.
Right.
Like, once you have achieved these things, you have unfortunately disqualified yourself.
Ooh,
and
shit.
And what it is these, because and this is the thing, I'm not
Ooh,
blaming
the
women.
women are gonna hate him for that shit.
No,
Then
no, see, the
they
thing
are
is,
gonna hate him for that.
they should
I can't
love
wait
me.
to put this shit out.
Well, there you have it, man. There you have it. Before we get this conversation started, because I'm seeing all type of face expressions, I don't know what's going on here. It's probably going to be another wild conversation, but we're going to be determined. Let me ask this question first. What constitutes a high earner woman? What constitutes a high earner woman?
Yeah, that's anybody who make more than you. Shit. If she make more than you, she a high earning female. Yeah,
I say like if she pay all her bills and she got a couple thousand left after all her expenses is paid for every month, I say that she high earning there.
I would say it depends on the city. So if she
That's
in
why I couldn't
Texas,
give a
yeah,
number.
I kind of figured that. It depends on the city, but I kind of echo that. If she's able to put away a couple G's in savings, you know what I'm saying, then she's definitely probably a high earner.
My bad. I couldn't get off mute quick enough, but I'm echoing Ricky because I'm always speaking from a blue collar perspective, man. The woman that makes more than you, man,
you know what I'm saying?
she taking your ass out. She treating you.
Know. I don't know if I would say she a high earner. I would just probably look at you as being an underachiever.
Well, so and this is
if you making 30,000, she making 40,000. She ain't no. She's not considered a high earner.
Well, okay, let's do it this way, because really, I think what we're gonna end up talking about is the mindset, right? That comes with a woman that makes more. So that's why, Jr. I don't know what he's doing, but I agree. I'm not finna switch up. I agree with Ricky. I don't care if she make 10,000 more than that man or whatever. At the end of the day, she's the higher earner or the high earner in that situation. She make 5,000 more, 10,000 more, 15,000 more. You ain't got to put a number on it like this. What the hell just happened? She ain't got to be six figures, right? That's what we start saying. People are high earners, but we know that there's a certain percentage, like the 1%, 5%, 10%, 15% of people that earn certain figures amount. But I'm gonna tell you, and most dudes know the woman that pay the bills, got her own stuff, pay her own bills. She could be making 60,000, and you making 55,000 or 40,000. Her mindset is what makes her the high earner. She taking you out for lunch. She pulling her credit card out on Taco Tuesdays on your ass. She buying you flowers.
Hey, so y'all didn't tell me I went on mute. I wasn't on mute just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, you was on mute. We just didn't know what was happening
okay.
with you. I was just slightly disagreeing with you because you were saying that you wouldn't classify a woman earning 40,000 per se as a high earner. And in all seriousness, I'm saying that if I agree with Ricky, if she earns more than the man that she's with, then she's the high earner in that situation. Now, if you're saying by and large, if we're gonna put a number on it, who's the high earners, then it's the same thing. What we talk about 100,000 or more, six figures, 250,000, adjusted for inflation in Atlanta, Houston, dollars, whatever, right? I don't think we talking about that. I think we talking about the mindset of that woman, because if she makes more than you, there's a mindset that's gonna come with her, come with that, because she's the higher earner in that situation. But I may be off. Not humble dad. Lodge, you gonna correct me if I'm off.
I mean, I would too.
Right now,
just for the record.
Okay, so I think we basically answered the question already as far as what constitutes a high earner. So let's answer this question: are high earning women with good jobs less attractive? And if so, why?
Not to me.
Not to me.
Not to me.
What? All right, look. Hey, I'm out there, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hold on, Logic. Ricky said not to me, and Humble Dad said not to me. Can you guys elaborate on why you guys said that?
I say it because, like I tell you, I don't. Money is a tool, not the end game. I'm gonna tell y'all that if we coming together and you a woman that make money and your mental's in the right place and you attractive, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I understand where everybody be operating from this basis of fear and scarcity. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, but everybody ain't that situation. Every woman ain't like that. Now, for me to sit up here and be disingenuous to say, oh, some of these women, when they get money, play like they don't need no man, that's true. But it's some women who make money who are feminine. Right? The same way a man want to sit up here, or the manosphere want to say, well, a man brings value whether he got a good job or not, right? Okay, then. Right? But you operating from the circle of the people that you associate with, the ladies that you chase, the ones that you looking for to be your partner. Right? So again, I definitely believe in you attract what you are. If you got a bag, if you got a bag as a man and you fit and you attractive and you can't find a good woman, I don't blame women, I blame you. You not shopping at the right places. Right? No matter how much a woman make, I'm still a man. I'm still gonna handle the house. I'm still gonna do the stuff I was supposed to do. So what's the problem? If you at a point in your life and your mental where the money is all you can think of and that's what you want to hold as leverage, then you ain't for me.
Yo, Rick, can I jump in real quick? Because I actually agree with you and Humble Dad. And let me just use myself as a real example. Because I think a lot of times when we having these conversations, like, you know, I used to say this all the time. I need to get back to saying these are real people having real conversations about real shit in real time. Are we not? So we want to make it seem like everything is a monolith. And if it doesn't go on this linear plane, then it's incorrect of some sorts, right? So let me say this. There was a point in time where my woman out-earned me. Didn't make her less attractive to me. You know why? Because she was still fine as fuck, fly as fuck, mine as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? She was mine. She was still feminine. She was still cooperative. She was still bought into my vision and my game plan. That's why she got the ring. That's why she got married. Had nothing to do with what she was making. There was a time when I was with my woman, when I transitioned from Detroit back to Chicago, I had left one situation and was without a situation. She had to hold the shit down. That happens. Why we sitting up here acting like these things don't happen? So because she was the higher earner, she less attractive? I'm not finna deal with her. I'm gonna cut her off because I can't be the man and I ain't the alpha enough. I ain't comfortable enough. I ain't secure enough. I ain't man enough in that situation. That's where we get it twisted, man. We look at these relationships and these situations. You know, listen, I'm a newlywed. I'm back around the block. You know what I'm saying? On my last tour of duty, right? But for Ricky and Trill, y'all been married for a minute. Humble Dad, you went through this. Is this not what we go through in terms of building relationships that are interdependent? See, women get out here and talk about independence, and men do it to an extent too. But the real goal and the real key is to be interdependent. So, Ricky, if you went down, you mean to tell me your woman becomes less attractive because if she had to get out there and get it, if she had to get out there and get it for the family, she's less attractive now because she's the higher earner? Now, I'm not saying you said that. I'm just saying in theory.
Oh,
bro.
no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, my man. Like, why we do this on these panels, man? I don't want to keep perpetuating to these young bloods that we got to keep having these same talking points, man. That we got to keep talking what everybody else talking about. You understand what I'm saying? We talking real spill. Yeah. Aspirationally, like I listen to Trill Story. I think it's dope, man. I think Trill Story is dope than a mug, man. Like real spill. He got a woman that's on his game plan and he supports his woman. So even though a lot of the conversations that's been had on this panel, people don't agree with him, man, that man got a woman that's on his game plan. It's a lot of dudes out here still whining and complaining and can't say that. So why we not having the real conversations when we doing this, man? That woman ain't less attractive because she earning more. It may be temporary, or like Ricky was saying, even if it's in a situation for an extended amount of time, you still the man in that situation. If you not, then that's an internal issue, and you got to look at you and what you're supposed to be doing. But I don't want to keep having these conversations where we doing all this beating on our chest, man. Then if that's the case, then man, nigga, put your money where your mouth is. Let me see it. Put an address on it. Let me see it in real life.
Yeah. I was, man, that's what's up. I was saying that it wouldn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're saying that it says are high earning women with good jobs less attractive. That to me, in my mind, it doesn't mean that she makes more than me. You know what I'm saying? It's just that she has, you know, a good job. And so, you know, I'm in the dating scene. And so it doesn't faze me. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with a chick right now that's a high earner. You know what I mean? And she's still feminine. Does it happen for everybody? You know, no. I understand the position of, you know, a woman may think that because she makes more or she makes a lot, that it puts her in a different position, right? But that's not, I mean, that's not all women, right? That is some. So I would say that I think it's from a position of the man feeling maybe inferior to that person. If he's saying automatically she is off the block just because she makes a lot of money, then I don't understand that premise. And so, but it is what's going on in the streets, if you will, that women or men are having issues with the woman making a lot of money. But not for me, because I already know that I'm the leader. You know what I'm saying? And I have a game plan or whatever you want to say, or whatever the talking points are. You know what I'm saying? I think the overall point is based on the individual, not necessarily an overall cast of people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know several women that make a lot of money and they are feminine, but I also know women that make a lot of money and not. So,
can I ask y'all a question?
No.
Yeah, of course.
All right. What does it take to be a high earning man? Like as far as attributes.
Focus, time,
perseverance.
I name a couple of right, and y'all just tell me if I'm wrong or right. Focus, dedication, hustle, grind, all that things that, you know what I'm saying, that normally that we attribute to being that high earner, right?
Here we go. Come on, man.
I know. I think you know. Look, go, Ricky. I already know where I'm going, right? Can we sit here and be honest to say that these are masculine traits? Because see, hey, let's be honest. It's a little cutthroat in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these attributes that they're cutthroat. They're masculine attributes. Can we just at least agree with that? If y'all don't agree with that, then I just fall back and I just let y'all talk.
So money is masculine?
Well, money and power is masculine.
Power ain't got nothing to do with money. Money is money. Let's keep it on high earner. So
but power is, you got to realize we're in 2022. So by having these resources, by having these money, it affords you power. It affords you freedom. It affords you all them things.
It affords you freedom, power. No woman can over you. So you're saying a woman is more powerful than you in most cases?
Say it again.
Are women more powerful than you in most cases?
Women are more powerful.
It's a question.
No.
Okay. So again, money. See, this is the disconnect, and I understand it, right? But the real problem is people will never get right until y'all learn how to associate money. That's just the honest to God truth.
So you telling me that these resources and money don't afford these women a level of power?
It forced them the freedom to make choices they wouldn't make otherwise.
But this is, you got to realize, this is not the prehistoric days where we got cavemans and shit. You can hit a chick upside the head.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is that now having money affords you in 2022 a level of power. Can we agree upon that?
A level of power. I already said what it affords her. It affords her to make choices that she wouldn't be able to make if she relied on the money, just like you.
But yeah, so it equates to power in 2022.
I don't consider money power. I consider money a tool to get the shit you need.
So you don't say that if I'm a billionaire and I can shut down anything you do based off of my research.
Are you a billionaire?
A billionaire or a millionaire?
Are you a billionaire?
If I have a level of resources, I can sit here and use and leverage my resources as power moves to shut down anything you as a man can present that have natural powers. You have natural powers.
Wait a minute, can we do this just really quick? Because
hold on, really, don't derail. We'll need
to derail it. I'm actually gonna say, Ricky, can we at least, okay, listen, just for the sake of the conversation, money does, or resources does translate to access to power.
In your relationship?
No, well, okay, now that's where I agree with you.
Let me know when y'all ready.
Okay, go ahead. You were
in your relationship. Y'all in the wrong relationships, niggas. I cash app you. You in the wrong goddamn relationship. Because money is y'all fucking focus. The bag will be the death of you bitches.
That's a sound bite, man.
I agree with him though. I agree with him, which is what I was about to say.
I need that on a t-shirt. Where the hell is Shan at? I need that on a t-shirt.
I agree
with
him.
Will be the death for you. I need that on a t-shirt. Go ahead. I'm sorry, fam.
No, I was gonna say the problem is with men is that, like, the reason that that's so important to men is because men literally validate ourselves with money. Like, if we don't have money, we feel less than. Most men do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's so uncomfortable for a woman next to be making more money, even if she is feminine. Let's just create the perfect stereotype of a woman, right? She making a lot of money, she's still able to maintain her femininity. And most men's mind, he's still gonna be like, damn, I gotta step my stuff up. I gotta surpass her. I gotta compete. Like that. That's still in the back of your mind because we program to put so much stock in money. And the irony is that we move into the beat of women drums. Why? Because women value men by money, and we want to appeal to women. So we'll cut each other's throat to go up there and get money to appeal to women because women value money. So when we get to talking about power,
no, but Trey,
wait. No. I let y'all talk for about 10 minutes. I didn't say a word. Let me finish. All I'm saying is this, right? We could
let's just have a conversation.
We can put as much power and money as we want to, but it's funny. I was having a conversation like a couple weeks ago about money, right? A lot of people got money. Oh man, my credit card this, da. Man, if banks went out tomorrow, if we went to a pandemic tomorrow and everything shut down like it's known to do, banks get shut down, gas stations get shut down, then what are those people who got all that money are left with? You are powerless if you don't have influence, or if you can't finesse, or if you can't finagle. That's what true power is. It's not money. Money is a byproduct of, your ability to finesse, which is real power, in my opinion. But I feel like we as men, we put way too much stock in money. And instead of, like, again, your sway, your personality, your integrity, different things like that. Like, that's what real power is. Because typically, if you have those things, you will run into the amount of money you need. But getting back to the question with women, in terms of a woman making a lot of money, is that less attractive? I would say, well, first I would say, how does she look? First off, let's establish that. Is she attractive to me? How does she carry herself with the money? Is she constantly trying to dick measure with me? Is she walking around with her chest out? Is she, arguing with me every step of the way to kind of prove that, she's the superior type of shit? If she's doing that, then of course. But if, again, just like I think Humble Dad said, there's plenty of women out here that make a lot of money and they don't move like that. And then addressing what Logic said earlier, he said dedication, hustle, drive, go get her shit. Like all of that shit is masculine. I would say no, because all those things we would want in a wife that's taking care of our family from the crib. You dedicated to this family. You hustling, taking care of our kids. You making a way. You turning this house that I done paid my money for into a home. That takes dedication. That takes hustle. That takes drive. That takes all the things you need. So no, those are not masculine traits. They are not. So to answer the question, just in quickly, no. A woman that's making a lot of money is not intimidating, nor is she less attractive to me. How she moves, how she carries herself is what will get her ass quickly removed from my purview.
So let's do this. Let's do this, Trill. Just if you make about 40K a year, and I'm probably making 2K a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
In our current society, right? Mm-hmm. Not based off of physical attributes, in our current society, does that offer me a level of power over you?
If you making more money than me?
Yes. If I'm making $2 million a year and you're making 40K a year, right? Mm-hmm. And we just keep this between the men, right? Do I have a level of power over you?
No.
Does my ability to finesse factor into this?
No, you don't hold no power over me. Can you dodge a bullet?
No, I can dodge a bullet. I can't dodge a bullet.
We all men, bro. That's what this.
Hold on, wait, Rick.
Logic. Bring your ass back on camera, Logic.
We all men, bro.
All right.
Your money is simply like, and this what y'all don't understand, because money is so much the factor. When money fails, y'all gonna be jumping off fucking buildings, bro.
All right, so hold up. Now let me get back to, because Trill, I was going on Trill, his dialogue that he had.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's what I'm trying to just establish a baseline. So Trill, me making $2 million a year and you making 40K a year.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a level of power over you in the environment that we live in? Not saying that I can go face up to you man to man. I'm not saying that. But do my resources offer me a level of power over you?
I would say it offers the fact that you have more money than me, sure. But in terms of like power, again, we got to break that down. Are you talking about freedom to do things? Are you talking about ability to be in certain rooms? Are you talking about my ability, or just strictly my ability to purchase things?
Okay, so just say freedom to do things, right? So what you got to realize that one thing money do offer you, it buys you time.
Right.
See, if you're working a job making 40K a year and I'm doing whatever I'm doing, making $2 million a year, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you can look at how it works in corporate America. Mm-hmm. The higher you go up, the more time you get off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a senior level where I'm at now, right? And I got dedicated 2 months, right? Everybody beneath me go from 30 days and whatever. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
So by having resources, it offers you the freedom of time, and it offers you the maneuverability to free up other people's time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, I'm just trying to establish a baseline. Can we agree that having resources in a form of money in America, currency, it offers you more leverage than a person that's making 40K?
I would say this. It depends on what that person that's making 40K does for a living. And it depends on, again, who they are. Because there's certain people that are broke, but they are kind of famous or they kind of lit. So it's like, again, like Houston is a perfect example of this, right? Like they got a lot of private parties and stuff. James Harden be hosting and Lil Baby come down and whatever, Jay Prince, everybody like that come throwing these little private functions, right? Like, but if you have money, sure, you can get in those without a, you know what I'm saying, without a heave in the world. We want the room to have a lot of people with money into it, right? But there's also people in that room that got $1,000 in their account, but I'm just lit. Everybody know me. I'm just cool. I move with a certain, you know what I'm saying, cachet. I just ain't got to the money yet. So again, like we sharing the same freedoms, we smashing the same women because you may have 2 million, but you may look trash. I may be handsome. Well, I ain't no maybe about it, but I'm saying I'm handsome. So that affords me a level of influence that can kind of climb up there and meet. Again, it just depends on what you define as power, like my like ability and shit like that. Like that again, you can have that and not have money.
Hey, you say you handsome?
No, godly handsome is more of it. But, some tell godly handsome.
No.
It's more accurate.
Hey, look.
No, Trill light skin. He light skin. Trill light skin.
It's all good. I ain't worried about that. But what I'm trying to get to, the solid point that
you have more purchasing power when you have money. Sure, you do.
We can agree that in 2022, with money come power. That I mean, it's like it's a mute conversation. So
wait. So logic. Okay, let's do this. Since we're gonna derail the conversation, because I think
we're not derailing the conversation. It's
because what Ricky was saying. No,
but look, I'm not. What I'm not.
No logic. Ain't Thursday logic. This King talk.
One at a time, fellas.
Wait, listen. I'm so serious when I say this. This is King talk. This is not Thursday. Listen to what I'm saying. What Ricky said was spot on. That's why I fell back, because Ricky was saying, well, are we talking about in relationships? But since you want to derail the conversation and you want to equate it and bring it into the world and stuff like that, who is Herb and Dorothy Vogel?
Who?
Yeah, who are they? Or who were they?
Tell me.
It's a trick question. I know you don't know. Herb and Dorothy Vogel. Herb was a postman, right? Dorothy was his wife. She was a librarian. Now, put them wherever they were in New York. Put them wherever you want to put them, right? Would you say the salary of a postman and a librarian are meager at best?
I don't know. Give me some numbers.
No. Okay, listen to what I said. A postman's salary, somebody that delivers your mail, and a person that works in a library, would you say that's average at best? That's middle class, maybe upper middle class at best. Would you say that?
I don't know. Give me a number. What are you talking about?
Logic. What I will say is they were giants in the art world. What I would say is that one of the intriguing things about their story is that they had a meager salary. When you read The Millionaire Next Door, The Millionaire Next Door talks specifically about people who lived on meager salaries but had millions in their net worth, right? So what everybody is saying essentially is that money is a resource. It may get you access to power, doesn't automatically grant you power though. And the way that, and what Ricky was saying is the way that we keep associating ourselves with money is incorrect. And you I know a little bit, bro. I know like where you are. I know you getting to it, bro. I know you getting the hand over fist. You killing the game right now. And so I know on that specific side, like it's all about getting to the bread. And that's cool. That's great.
But this is not about me. What I'm saying is that
I get it. But what I'm saying, I think what most of the brothers are saying also, Logic, and I'll let you cook. I'll pipe down and jump back on what I was doing earlier, but and listen to y'all. But what most brothers are saying is that money is a resource. It can get you access to power, but it doesn't automatically give you power. And the reason is just so y'all understand, the reason why I brought up Herb and Dorothy Vogel, y'all know I'm an avid advocate for arts and stuff like that. If you mention Herb and Dorothy Vogel in art circles, they on a postman, somebody who delivers your mail, and a librarian salary, they amassed a multi-million-dollar collection in art. They are revered in the art world.
And
That's
see,
one of the visions. Wait, hold on. That's one of the visions that I have for my family that I told my girl. I said, we're gonna be the black version of them. They got listen to what I'm saying. They were powerful. People look to people who had millions of dollars, billionaires over, all this stuff that you talking about that got them power. People look to a postman and a librarian to see what they would buy next. See
but
what they were
we gotta
interested in.
realize though, Rilla, like,
All
look,
right, panic,
watch this. I'm gonna just say this, right? 8 years ago, I was in the military, right? I was making about 80K a year, right? Compared to me now, I have available to me so much more power based on my resources.
Wait, you're saying that's based on what you make?
Yes.
Okay, you have so much more power based on what you make, not based on your rank or what you do for a living. Is based on the salary attached to you.
No, I'm saying that me 8 years ago,
You was making 80,000.
I was making 80,000.
Cool.
And now me today, I have so much is compared to me then and now, it's light and day. So
I get that.
But like I said, this is like I'm not gonna try to argue this point because y'all see and say that with money don't come power.
In a relationship.
Even in
a relationship.
Even in a relationship, brother.
That's what I'm saying. In the that's what we've been saying. Well,
yes,
definitely Ricky saying in a relationship.
Yes, in a relationship.
Listen, we're not talking. You're talking about what it seems to be, right? That's what you're talking about. You're saying that women think that they have power, right? Because they make a lot of money. Is that accurate to say?
Yes.
And we are saying that is incorrect. That doesn't determine that they have power. Okay, that's what we are saying.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this then: what do women have that determines power in our current society that they can't buy?
In a relationship, they have a different type of. We're talking about power. They have a different level of influence in the relationship. But as far as power, I guess you would have to break that down. But a man is more powerful than a woman. Her right, and so her money would not change that.
No, but it does change it because when you're dealing with it, we're not dealing in the prehistoric days where brute strength matters. We're dealing in today that if you cross this chick, she can simply pick up the phone and call the police. Depending on how much money she got, she can buy security. It's so much things that money can offer. So what we're dealing with is why women, because you got to realize this. If this did not exist, then why would JR even have this conversation up today?
Because the dude was talking about it, and most of us are talking about that's an insecure dude.
Hold on. He put this conversation up today because it exists. Can we at least say that? The reason JR put this topic up today because this exists in our culture.
Literally, she says, I got a good job. I make very, very good money. And she says, the only thing I need now is a man. It's like, yo, it's like, who wants you? Who wants you? You're right. Like, once you have achieved these things, you have unfortunately disqualified yourself.
Ooh,
and
shit.
And what it is these, and this is the thing. I'm not blaming
the women are gonna hate him for that shit. They are gonna hate him for that. They I can't wait to put this shit out.
Thank you, JR.
So the question is why is she less attractive because she makes a lot of money?
What?
Because she don't make enough. That's why.
No, it's actually going back to the point that I was saying is that we're dealing with a mindset.
That's what I said. Yeah,
has nothing to do with what she's making. Did you hear everything? Ricky, you got to hit me with that. Did you hear what I said? Nigga, did you hear everything he added on top of that, bro? He said she had all these accolades and then the money. But you want to sit up here and say, reduce it down to the fact that she has money and fam, come on, bro. What we talking about? Nah, don't try and edit it. Bring your ass back on camera and have this conversation.
Hey, listen, he been off camera for a moment.
Like I
Shout
said,
out to OG Speed, man.
like I said, man.
Logic be wilding, bro. But look though, you know what it is, fam? Just real quick, and I ain't gonna even be long with you. You know how much money power don't bring you? You know how many, like Rick Ross, this person that we would say has decent amount of money, right? In terms of like, you know, millions. He got like 50-something businesses, something crazy like that, record labels, millions of records sold, whatever. He wanted to buy the Miami Dolphins. He has enough money to be an active, you know, buyer into the investment group, right? But him having how many millions he got, 100 million, whatever it is, they told him, no, we don't want you in our buyer group. So what does having that 100 million do power wise? If somebody can still dictate how you can spend it, when you can spend it, and if we're gonna be honest, one mistake and that shit can be taken away from you. So then what do you have left? So it's a situation where like just having money alone doesn't grant you power. It's about connections. It's about integrity. It's about the ability to finesse. Now, if he knew how to finesse in that buyer group or whatever, he would be in there. Whether he had 100 million or 1 million.
It's called leverage.
It's about leverage. Money alone does not give you power. It doesn't.
And I'm saying this to the question, right? Like, why is money even the crux or part of your argument when you dealing with your woman? The woman you supposedly, everybody up here looking for a wife, supposedly, yeah, I want a wife in the long term, blah, blah, blah. If that ain't you, I apologize, right? Why would that even be part of your argument? As part of, okay, for what? Y'all act like ain't no compromises in no relationship. Like nobody compromise because you make more money than that person. You're going to do what I say regardless or else. That's not going to happen. That's a lie. Well, like I said, if y'all supposed to be building together, little money, big money, it's all y'all money. But again, most people operate from that shit talking about, okay, I got it. And if I leave, already setting yourself up for failure because you know you're going to fuck up because your attitude fucked up because the way you is with money already, that you get to walk out with what you came in with. That's the real problem. And if that's what it is, say what it is. And then you go get your money and she go get her money. Y'all slide each other and do what y'all do and leave it at that. But that ain't me. That's my wife. Again, do y'all know what wife mean? Do you know what a husband mean?
Who taking pictures?
Snapshot. Oh, that's Mr. Logic. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Right?
You working for the FBI?
Oh no, Logic the feds, man.
Before I move, y'all remember the King talk we had about power, influence, and which is greater?
Yes.
Influence. I keep telling y'all, influence beats everything, bro. Because you know what? Power is gonna be. Look, us as men. You know, if a dude testing you, power gonna get met with power eventually, because you know that's the only way to override power. Correct? You know the only way to meet force is with force. Correct?
Facts.
Right? But if I can influence you, if I can teach you to teach your kids, and your kids teach their kids, and their kids teach their kids, I don't even have to fight you. So what's the real power?
Money is the real power, Ricky.
According to Logic. Oh wow.
He ain't gonna come out of that corner, guys. He ain't coming out of that corner. I'm telling you.
I asked for that SIM card. Hold on.
Hey, Trill.
Hold on. I want to get Jay Speed in here real quick, fellas.
Peace to the OG.
What's going on, sir? Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you, sir, and peace to all you brothers, JR, Ricky, Chicago, and Logic, my cousin, Trill, AC, and Humble Dad. Great conversation. And I was thinking the only way Logic could get out of this if he said something like, well, if she made more money than you, then she could lawyer you up, and civilly, she can make your life miserable. And that's a man too. A man can lawyer you up, and you're making $40,000. He's making $2 billion. He's making $2 million. He can lawyer you up and just make your life miserable. But you know, I guess that could be a level of power too. But that's when he moved the goalpost on y'all. But I said in the chat. It's not the money she made; it's the attitude that she carries while she's making it.
You know what I mean? And if she carries the attitude as being a woman, is a woman, then she's good. Point blank, she's good. But I understand how these conversations can get derailed, because you can have a earning woman, if that's your choice. She could be a stripper in Magic City and make well over $100K, and you could be making $40,000. Well, with that kind of job, you know what comes with that kind of job. If that's the woman you choose, you got to choose everything that comes with her. And yes, she might come in with a little masking because she got to deal with knuckleheads all night who's trying to chase her coochie. So she could come home with that kind of mindset. But that's the woman you chose. That's what Ricky is talking about. What type of women are you choosing? Because, you don't make the money. I mean, money don't make you make money. And so if you got a fool before money, he's usually going to be a fool with money. And what money can't buy is common sense. So my question is to the panel is, what would you tell younger guys who might have this stuff to float along in these YouTube street of trying to be a high value man, but refuse to look at a high value woman?
OG, I'll answer that first, and then. But my question to you, what I wanted to ask you, is how many times you've been in Magic City?
I used to be a DJ there.
In Magic City?
I used to be one of the first DJs. The father, not the son. I started off in Atlanta City. I was born in Charlotte, North Carolina. Started my DJ service at the age of 19. Went to Atlanta, ATL, one of the top DJs at Emo on the radio station. Did a drive time mix show. This is back in the 80s. J Speed.
Man. Okay.
I used to work out of $1 Million Record Pool, JR&D on.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I used to be Jack the Rapper, one of Jack the Rapper right-hand man when he had the conventions there. So yeah, I've been out there in the streets for a while.
When did you leave? Are you still in Atlanta?
I left there to come to California in 1990 to pursue a career in comedy and stuntman actor, and I worked in that 35 years.
So you know about King, King J. Edwards with the mixtapes and all that on the east side?
Yeah, I remember when Atlanta was
DJ.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, and Raheem the Dream. A lot of people don't even give him credit. If you don't know Raheem the Dream, he was a local.
Cornell star.
Right.
I see you smiling. How about that?
In the world, that girl, that girl.
Get out of here, Logic.
Hey, y'all there don't play with me no Atlanta shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Humber Day. Oh my God.
Get my SEP card back.
Yeah. I was in New York. I was in New York in 1975 when we was just getting ready to do the rap was just really because DJs was making plates. I remember when the record was Dance to the Drummer's Beat. That was the only thing that rappers used to rap on. So I've been out there a long time, man.
Yeah, see, he old school. He know about Kilo. He know about 770 Hitman.
Got Rilla started now.
I know. Don't get me started, OG.
Oh, no, Grandmaster, that's it right there.
That real Atlanta shit. Rilla know about that. Like real Atlanta is not no Gucci man. It's Kilo Ali.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a white girl in town. Look, that's that real shit. You don't know about that.
No, look, OG was out there for MC Shadi. That's it. Let's take it.
Let me just give you a backstory. Let me give you a backstory.
We ain't gonna get
Mary J. Blige came through as a young girl, wasn't even discovered, and it was at the Jack the Rapper. $1 Million Record Pool discovered her. Same as Keith Sweat and a lot of Queen Latifah. All of them came through Jack the Rapper. Every last one of them did.
OG,
they don't know about that OG. They know about King Von and all them killer niggas.
No, they know about T.I. But who was over? I remember $1 Million Record Pool because that was still going.
J.R. Dino.
Shout out. And then, I had Tony Mercedes down there too.
Somebody call me?
Your name was J.R. Dino. It
Oh,
was J.R.
You
Dino.
are stupid, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
man,
I'm
look,
sorry.
look,
I'm
get over
sorry.
this, man. Really don't know nothing about no real Atlanta shit. He a visitor. Look,
know.
let's get back on the topic.
Yeah, let's get back on the topic. They're gonna say I came up here and totally moved the game post.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey, that's really funny coming from Logic.
Your question to the gentleman, OG.
Hey, you can ask me anything about Atlanta. Simping dad. I mean, my bad, humble dad. And look, hey, he said Raheem the Dream. So I knew he had some validation to his argument.
Logic got excited.
So no, Raheem the Dream is one of the original OGs. I play some Raheem the Dream for you, and humble dad wouldn't know the hell what I was saying. But I'm gonna just keep it out there.
You don't know nothing about drama. You don't know nothing about that left, right, left,
nigga.
Logic. Cut it out, man. Hey, OG, what was your question to the gentleman? I apologize.
My question wasn't the reason why I asked the question is because up in we got microphones, we got cameras, we got all kinds of cellular phones, and you got all kind of broadcasters didn't never even take the first course in broadcasting, but they still have a mind and they have common sense, and they're trying to get their voices heard out there. And there's a lot of things going in these YouTube streets as far as where we should be going. And the reason why I asked that question is because it's a theory that a man don't really care about what a woman makes. And I don't totally believe in that, because if you supposed to become as one, why wouldn't you care what the woman makes? You know what I mean? I just believe that, because I think in your household, once you become one, what she makes is yours and what you make is hers. I mean, I don't know if that's called simping in 2022. I didn't come up like that. So I was saying, what would y'all tell the young guys as far as good information? Because I consider y'all a think tank. What would y'all consider in good information? How do you go about even being a high value man and not even try to seek a high value woman? Because I think the two go together.
I would say like valuing something that's deeper than
I think
money.
you're on.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel like, it's like I said earlier, man, put way too much stock in money and less stock, especially in terms of a relationship, right? Because like let a lot of these people in this red pill community tell it, like, women supposed to be their slaves, and like they're not supposed to work. They ain't supposed to bake no buddy. You supposed to stay at the crib, cook, clean, hop, skip, jump, whatever I come through the door. Like, that's how a lot of these red pill dudes think, and that's why a lot of them single. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. You know? But to be on here preaching this kind of rhetoric, and then you've been in and out of marriages and in and out of relationships, it's like it speaks volumes to that mindset. So I would tell the young dudes, man, you gotta find something deeper than money. Like it's about compatibility when it comes to these women. Like how well does she compliment you? Like we you know, especially if you're a great man, you got plenty of things that you do well, but you got weaknesses. Can she cover those for you? You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about the amount of money she makes. It's about how easy she makes your life. If I'm taking care of you like you're my child, you're not really providing me anything. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm high on preaching, just like we talking about high value women. Money like definitely plays a role in it, but it's not so much for me, it's for you. So you can move with me with the right mindset. If your attachment to me is based on, you know, your livelihood, then the connection not gonna be as pure compared to if you got your own money, I got my own money, and we with each other because we making this choice every day. That's different, and that tends to have longer legs. But if any woman that you pull with money, it's a less than likely chance that she's staying. Let's just keep it G, because she there for material reasons anyway. And after she get used to the money, especially if she broke, she's gonna go find a man who has everything that I just spent 5 minutes naming. Compatibility, integrity, somebody that makes her laugh, somebody that can relate to her, somebody that views her maybe not necessarily as an equal, but as a partner. We are a unit. I'm not just so you're not my slave, as a lot of these dudes in this atmosphere like to preach. So that's what I would say, man.
But see, Trill. See, like I said, I don't know if it's my southern swag that y'all don't hear what I'm saying. So listen what I'm saying, right? So like right now, don't think of rebuttaling me. We're not on YouTube right now.
I'm about to mute the mic. I'm about to mute it. Go ahead.
No, don't mute it. I want you to stay unmuted though, but I want you to just listen to what I'm saying.
I got you.
So I'm with you with all this stuff. Like But you got to understand that with certain resources, you can afford women opportunities. So like, and look, I'm a single dad. So when I had my kids, and I think I said this on the panel earlier day, I had my kids when I was overseas. And when I say it was fucking disgustingly hard, it was hard. Like my day started at 6. I had to go to work. Then I had to come back and do all this other different stuff. So from my perspective, I'm saying, look, if we want so much of these women, we got to afford them this time. So now if we afford them this time and they don't do it, if just say, if I transform you into a housewife, right? Because let's be honest, if we want to go switch to medieval time, we want to switch to, you know what I'm saying, Arabic cultures or whatever, this is where they got relationship that works. You know what I'm saying? This current day society, because you can say, go ahead, have your wife go to work. Have your wife get up in the morning at 5:30, get the kids ready, get the kids on the school bus by 7:30, feed them, go to work from 9 to 5, get off work at 5, go get dinner ready, go prepare for herself for the next day, prepare the kids for the next day, clean a house, and all that stuff that you're saying. And then now you say, okay, now in the midst of all that, I want you to find time to do what I want you to do. Go to the gym, look fit, feminine, all that kind of stuff like that. This is where it plays out that niggas do without resources. You got to deal with the overweight chicks. Because look, that's what your resources provide. So when you have women who have resources and it can afford to make their own time, you got to realize why they look at men as different. They can afford their own time. So that's all I'm saying. If men go complain about it, use your resources and buy that chick time. You want that chick to go to the gym, you should be able to buy that time for that chick to go to the gym. You should be able to buy everything you want. But if not, as a man, you can't sit here and complain when that chick, you can't afford for that chick to quit her job. Like, honestly, for me, I say I don't even want to talk about it. Because I say dudes that talk about it, they bitches. No disrespect to nobody that's in the chat.
Oh, you already don't kick them on the knees, man.
I'm just saying. But do you feel where I'm coming from? Like I said, I did it. Bro, when I say I did that shit, it was hard as fuck. And I found, look, I wrote letters, man. When I did that shit, I wrote letters to my goddamn kid mom. And I was like, you know what? I never knew how hard this shit was until I had to do it myself. So I'd rather sit here and say, look, I will put all the resources so you don't have to do none of that, but you can focus on this. Like if you're single, then I'm not talking to you. If you never experienced having kids, then I'm not talking to you. But think about this. Everybody alleged on this YouTube streets goal is to get married and have kids, correct? So I'm talking to where you're gonna be at. That's it.
That's what they say.
No, just to respond to what he's saying, and he's right. But I think my only issue with what you're saying is that you're looking at it through a limited purview with strictly money, right? There are ways to aid in that situation without necessarily paying money, right? Like we are a unit, like I said earlier, which means that I know how to cook too. Matter of fact, I cook better than my wife. You know what I'm saying? I know how to take care of my daughter. I know how to change diapers. I know how to get her dressed. I know how to do hair. I do it all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't have to go out there, work that 9 to 5, and then come home and take care of everything in this house. No. We can share in that. Okay, you tired today? Look, baby, go ahead, take your shower, go to bed. I got my daughter tonight. Go ahead, do you? And then on nights when I'm like that, it's the same way. You know what I'm saying? So that way, when you sharing that load, not necessarily spending money, but sharing that load, or we can both pay for ways to outsource the work. Shit, we got a cleaning lady. You know what I'm saying? I got enough money. I can hire a chef to come in and do a lot of that house stuff. So that again, you working not necessarily.
No, but remember what I said, Trill. I said money offers what?
Freedom.
See, freedom.
Right.
That's all I said.
But
Right.
he's also saying even if he didn't have the money, that they would work together to get it done.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I would be able to give you that same freedom without it, if I just pitch in and help with some of them duties that a lot of these men expect women to just come home and do, just because I'm out there making the money, you out there working too. And you're right, that is an unfair ask. Hell no, I wouldn't expect that. If we both working, you come home, clean the whole house, have sex with me, take care of the daughters, that's crazy.
And that's look,
wrong.
True. So right now, me, you're on the same, like I said.
Yeah, definitely.
So all that's my whole point.
Right.
Is that is when you really look at it, right? Mm-hmm. And now look at it from, because you can do it, right? Mm-hmm. But if you remove your wife from that equation, that shit become hard.
Right.
So I like I said, I was just like the dudes on this panel, bro. I was like, man, that shit ain't nothing until I did it. And when I did it, I was like, oh shit, it's different.
Talk to him, Logic.
I'm saying this shit, hey, that shit, like, I had a newfound respect for women when I actually had to experience myself. So now I see where you have it in modern day, where a woman with resources, she can, just like you said, she can buy this shit. Mm-hmm. She can buy the nanny or whatever. Hell, I got a goddamn chick come clean my house every Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't know, Elijah. You got to put yourself on a SIM card now. Put yourself on a SIM card.
I put myself on there.
And then look, and then OG, please restate the question again. So the gentleman,
I told you. Restate
the question again. So the gentleman,
he gave a story and no question. And then
you're right. I understand exactly what just happened.
I know your English teacher was upset, bro. You know
I know exactly what just happened. I was playing international football, and he started playing American football on me. So
hold on. Hey, look, watch this. Y'all hit the super chat right now. I will give y'all a limited edition. I will email you an NFT Humble Dad SIM card. Everybody that hit the super chat over $20 right now, I will solidify a NFT Humble Dad SIM card, and I will send it to y'all.
Because don't be upset. You didn't answer the question, bro.
Hey man, when you do my NFT, that shit better go for more than $20.
No, I not do NFTs now. If you hit that super chat for $20 and up, and I will send y'all a NFT Humble Dad SIM card right now.
I can get a percentage of that though, bro. You using my likeness. You know what I'm saying?
Sue me then.
Listen, I got the resources.
All right, well, I can't tell. You ain't act like you got them.
Wow.
Hit that super chat, $20 and up.
What was the question,
bro?
Yeah, the question was
exactly, Ricky.
Yeah, the question was, what would you tell the younger guys today who consider going out in the workforce, working in the workforce, or even consider themselves as a high value man? What would you tell them as far as finding or seeing a high value woman for their mate or the wife or the significant other, whatever they want to call? Because I think when you high value in anything, you want the best on your side. That's just what I believe. You want the best on your side, because if something happened to you and you fall down, she should be able to, move right on in and take that quarterback spot. That's just the way I feel. I mean, I've been married twice. So what did I know? You know what I mean? So, been a single father too, Logic. And I know what it feel like to go in them offices and fill out them papers and don't have the father's name up there and have the mother's name. I know all about that. But we're talking about this new generation who we really believe that, I think they really believe they want a slave. They don't want a relationship.
I think, to answer the question, hopefully Logic can take some notes. I would say, you attract who you are. And so based on your character and your morals, that's who you're going to attract. So an individual like a young man that's saying that they want to be married, then he got to look at himself inwardly, internal, and say, okay, what type of person am I? And then what type of woman am I going to want? And if you cannot answer some of those questions, then you don't need to be trying to get into no relationship, because if we're talking about marriage, we want it to be something that's long standing and not something that is just temporary and something that I just liked. I wanted a wedding and I wanted to impress people upon. We talking about from me, it's a union between you and God. There's a covenant there. And so it should be honored in such a way that it's very important for you to know who you are before you get into a relationship. And then if you know who you are, you know what to look for. So I would tell them that's what I would start with.
Me personally, I think if you asking me, I would say as a man, you should be building yourself from the gate. Right? I firmly believe that a man should, even though things happen, you should be building yourself enough so that you have your basics together, right? You should have your basics together, right? So that way you're not dependent on a woman for nothing. Anything that she brings in would be extra to y'all, not necessary, not needed, not necessary. And again, it really begins with people, y'all, you can't have it all. That's a lie. It's a fallacy. It's something that everybody believes because you getting this money or you doing this job or you got this title that you can have everything. You can't. No. You can't have everything. Everything's not going to go your way. Everything's not going to fit into your picture perfect mind of what your reality should be. You have to be willing to compromise in a relationship. You have to. You have to.
Let me
yeah.
OG, you on mute. I was gonna answer your question if you allow, but you
okay, go ahead. I was just gonna say thank you to you guys. I know somebody else want to get up, and I want to salute to you guys because y'all bring a mature to this kind of conversation that we're having over the internet. And I appreciate y'all. I just ran into y'all about a month ago, and I appreciate all of y'all. And I even appreciate Logic because he makes you think, regardless of what y'all might say about something that he do make you think on the other side. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. I keep supporting y'all. I'm not what y'all call that thing that put that thing with the S on it on down at the bottom, super chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't super chat y'all. I cash app y'all because I want y'all to have all of it. Not that 30%.
Appreciate it, bro.
Peace.
All right, JSP.
Hello, OG.
Peace.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Hey, put Logic back up top. I'm on the bottom with the simps. There you go.
Yeah, Logic, you got people super chatting, man. They want their bread.
Get them that NFT, bro.
NFT.
Before I say an NFT version.
All right, y'all. We're gonna bring this show to an end, man. My internet's starting to come real choppy right now, so I want to go ahead and end the show, man. It's a great show. We don't allow women on the panel with King Talk, but I do see that. Let me put Brother back on there. I do see that Tam came up, Logic, and I think she might want to be speaking to you.
Yeah, she was dropping that email, Logic. He got it.
Yeah, I got her email address. Hey, Tam, I'm sending it. Oh, go ahead.
Tam?
Hey, how y'all doing? Nah, you didn't have to pull me up. I wasn't coming up to talk. I was just making sure that he had the email address. That was it.
I got you. I'm sending that same SIM card right now, but you're gonna be the number one. And then I'm finna send you the PowerPoint file slide so you can say that SIM card is yours.
Appreciate you.
All right, there you go. There you go, Tam. You got it. All right, I gotta drop you off. You know I ain't supposed to bring no women up here now.
Hey man, you didn't have to pull me up, but I appreciate you.
All
right. My simp card better go for way more than that. $20.
All right, D Dan, what you got for us real quick, brother? What you got?
What's up,
up with y'all? What's up with y'all on this panel?
Hey, man. Hey, where that Uncle Remus at, fam?
Man, listen. I ain't had no Uncle Remus in about a few months, man. I've been fucking with the Harris though. They just made they just built the Harris out west though. So
Man,
that shit evolved though. I've been fucking with the
he's from the west side, JR.
Yeah, I know. He was up here on
yeah.
I what conversation he was talking on,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I talked with him.
Yeah.
Man, what's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on the panel?
Peace to you guys.
Brother, man, you the last one, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get you up, man. I appreciate you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make it real quick and simple, and I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. I just came in the crib not too long ago, which is why I got these shades on. So far as the question, like, are high earning women with good jobs are less attractive? I won't say they're less attractive. It's the mindset. It's always the mindset, because you got to understand something. We as men, we look at money totally different. How women perceive money, totally two different dynamic, totally two different mindset. And you got to think about the power dynamic of the relationship, because I don't deal with date. I deal with power. Everything is based on power dynamics. So the money for us is how we keep score. That's just what it is. How they judge us with money is totally different. How we as a whole judge them with money. You know what I'm saying? So it's totally different, dynamic. But then you got to realize what's a high earner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying she making 6 figures or 7 figures, which is not really that many women that's making 6 figures like that, like you think. But now, when I say the mindset, because in a lot of cases, a lot of women, when they make a large amount of money, they feel like they don't have they have this, they got their chest out or whatever the case may be, and they'll use that to their leverage to try to challenge a man's authority. They want that veto power. So that's understandable. So like, if like, I think the brother above me, Ricky, he was saying, like, if that's your wife and y'all working things out together, that should never be an issue. So so I agree on both sides, but you just got to look at it from a power dynamic standpoint. That's it, and that's all. And I could say that as a young nigga who been playing with chicks for a very long time, and I ain't 40. You feel me? So I'm just gonna keep it simple like that, though. That's it. That's all. That's all I got for y'all.
You're
mute, JR.
Fucking mute button ain't working no more. The hotkey ain't working no more. I say I appreciate you, D Dan. Thanks again, man. My second time seeing you.
Yeah.
Appreciate the support.
Definitely. Y'all keep your head up. Mr. Lodge, keep your head up too, because I see you and stepped away.
Hey, man, you stay off of Madison and Pulaski, D-Dan. You stay off of Madison Pulaski, man. They doing too much.
No. I ain't been on First of all, I don't even go on no Madison. The only time I usually go back on Madison and Pulaski, back then with tops to bottom used to be the shit.
Yeah,
you remember the tops to bottom? Yeah.
See? Yeah.
That was the spot we used to be fucking around with the pellies and shit. We used to be buying it. This when the petticoats and style and shit.
Hey, go ahead.
Man, listen, I was 15, 16 years old, was spending that kind of, was, you know what I'm saying, was buying that shit like that. You feel me? So
hey. Next thing you know, he finna be talking about the what is that? The 150, the $150 joints with the snake skin.
Man, listen, I was in high school fucking with the $150s, with the leather joint. For real. But
y'all gonna stop playing with me in a minute, man. Act like I ain't official like a referee whistle, man. Y'all gonna stop playing with me.
Hey, look, hey, D-Dad, don't trust Rilla. And Tam, check your email. You are certified now. You're the owner of Humble Dad SIM card. Oh man, everybody, look, if you want the SIM card, I need your email address. So you got to get the link.
Logic.
Hey, yeah, no, this is how we do NFTs. Hey, y'all hit that link and y'all drop y'all email in the back chat. I want y'all to put it in the main chat. Drop it in the back chat. I just finished Tam SIM card for Humble Dad version 1. If y'all want version, we got 2, the other lady, and now the other dude, you know what I'm saying? We got you. Come hit the link on the StreamYards, drop your email, and I'm sending you SIM cards right now.
Hey, you heard it here
Y'all
first.
crazy, man.
All right, D-Dan. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, keep y'all head up, bro.
All right, gentlemen. Another great show, another banger. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all to death. Pause.
Hey man, this
Likewise,
was this got saucy. This the most saucy we done got in a minute. I like this.
Oh, really? You was a bad one tonight.
Y'all definitely was a bad bitch tonight. You
My
ain't
boy
you
been
missed
throwing it
it,
out
Ricky.
there all night. I love to see it. I love to
Splash
see
the
it.
ring, Ricky.
I love to see it.
Really, Ricky said, "I don't know. I gotta go, man. Thank y'all, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel, man. We out of here, man. Catch us in Houston, April 23rd. Cruise season will be in the building. Poe Man's podcast will be in the building as well. We might have some more people drop through, man. You know what it is. All right, brothers. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Catch us next Tuesday. Broken Dusty show is tomorrow, and we out.
Hold on, JR, you gotta let them get their time to drop their email for their SIM cards.
Man, listen, hold on. Oh, I tell you what. Y'all go to info@lapeef.com and just put SIM card in the subject. That's info@lapeef. I'm putting in the chat right now. Oh shit, I fucked up. Hold on. info@lapeef.com. There you go.
Yeah, and them Trill, if y'all want a Trill SIM card, them bitches running a Honda. Hey, they running a Honda.
Hey man, the Wilson cars better be going for 2 in.
We going to court. I need at least 70% of that, at least.
No, man, it's for the cause, brother. It's for the cause. You know what I'm saying? You forgave all your rights and everything once you came up on this network. It's for the cause.
Hey, shout out to the Green Game, man. I see you, big bad boy, man. Shout out to all the Green. Aaron O, I see you. Just Jay, man. Become a member, man. Go Green. Marvelous opinion. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Miss Parker, I see you. LA in the house, I see you. What else we got in there? Appreciate the super chat, Michael Wilson. I know he said, hey, hit that info@lapeef.com, man, and put a SIM card in there. And I make sure I forward that to Logic. Make sure Logic get it. All right, brothers. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.
Hey, fellas, y'all have a great week, man. Take care of yourselves.
Hey, Trill don't want me on cruise season because I'm finna wear both of my Rolexes.
Look here, man. Pull up, man. Y'all gonna be out here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna rent a spot for us to lock in. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Nah, Trill.
Oh, no, hold on. Say it again.
Nah, Trill. Load that stuff up, man. We need merch, man. You playing right now, bro. On your head, nigga.
Hey, bet. I got
your head on
sure.
Port Arthur. I'm on your head, nigga.
Shout out to the trio, man. PA, y'all know what time it is.
Hey, Trill. Saturday night. I'm trying to kick it, brother.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to kick it, man. And Sunday. So you're gonna get a play card for 2 days, man.
All right, that's a bet. But one of them days for sure, man. We're gonna have to get us a little spot, man. Pull out these cameras, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah. Hey,
hope y'all ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, hold on, Jay. I don't want to hold this up though, but Trill, I need you to play a part in my movie, Whole Check Part 2. No, I'm dead ass serious. I got a movie called Whole Check. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing a Whole Check Part 2. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind, sir. You know what I'm saying? Can you play a part in my movie, man? I give you a free SIM card.
My own SIM card for free.
Cool, man.
That's a bet. I got you, G.
I'm gone, man. Y'all wild.
All right, be easy, player.
Good show, fam.
All right, y'all.
All right.
All right.